Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. This is the start of our week. We've got an incredible show for you, as usual, and we're glad you're here because this is, we have the return of your money-back guarantee. So I know summer sale might be winding down. We're well into August now, but we still got the values. So it is full money-back guarantee, plus values and savings discounts, etc., and a lot of brand new that we're going to show you as well. One in particular, want to let you know right up front, there's a very special Alexandrite. It's not too often that we see a certified and GIA certified stone. Well, today is that day. We're going to see an Alexandrite in incredible size. I've had plenty of Alexandrites in this size before that have been tens of thousands of dollars. And this one today, not so much. That's only for one of you. But we also have some really great pieces coming out that are new, like new designs, even trillion cut tanzanite and a really cool kind of a bridge, but not really. We'll show you. It's a brand new design today. Also have maybe what I'm most excited about is this incredible moonstone. We've actually got two. One is in a ring that I happened to preview before the show, and I heard a big outburst from the control room, and it was a ooh, and I know exactly my thoughts too. So we're gonna see a moonstone that's for sure to really light up your life. And we have a great pendant as well. So it's a ring, it's a pendant. We'll have two options there. Also, another new design we're gonna see in two stones. We're lucky enough to double those up. Blue zircon, aquamarine together in a brand new design that feels very simple, but also very fresh. It's tough to master the art form of detailed and special and different while still making it classic. And so I think we have that for you in a new design. Plus, I know we love our Wonder Rings here. I've only had this once for you. It is the yellow diamond Wonder Ring with really large stones. So looking forward to sharing that with you if you have not seen that in the past. Looking forward to just bringing you great value. There's a big tanzanite here and red beryl earrings. They're red beryl stiletto drop earrings. That is something that, quite frankly, they belong in a museum, but I get to play curator tonight. So we're going to show you those, and that's the tanzanite. Just, your average bubble, just a, what is that, 13.5 carats, wowza. So that's an important stone, new diamond drop earrings, you name it, we got it. So if you have any requests, maybe there's something you've been thinking about since we last saw you on Sunday afternoon, well, give me a call. We'll help you out. We'll bring it out for you if it's still here and give you that discount. So are you ready to get started? We actually have something special to start with that is not something we see every day. It is rare because we have all gold. Okay, now have to start with these because whenever I bring you anything in all gold, especially made in Italy designs, especially when there's all three colors to choose from, they go like that. So all you have to do now is really be quick on those phone lines. Okay, you ready? Gold hoop earrings, a classic, but solid 14 karat gold, and we have one of each color, including the rose. So are you ready? Get set. Go for the hoops. There they are. Oh, that was really well done, Tone. That was good. All right, so here we are. 111-8111. I'm not sure where they've been hiding, but I'm glad they're here right now. This is, wow, they're so cool. And we love a classic, but we also love a great value on a classic. And I know, no longer easy to get those classics in gold for an affordable price tag, unless, of course, you're a TVON shopper. We got you covered. So here's where we are at. We are looking at a made in Italy hollow gold hoop. The measurement is a diameter, it's a round, so it's gonna be the same width and length, and that's gonna be a 3/4 inch diameter. So if you ask me, and I think we've asked a lot of you through the years, we've taken an unscientific poll because we've had thousands of earrings I've sold here, and yet when there is an option or when there is a style, whether it be drop, hoop, or anything else, if it's that 3/4 inch, it tends to be the most popular. So I really think this is gonna be a length that if you're not sure where to start with hoops or you're gifting a hoop, great way to start here with that 3/4 inch and a snap bar closure and all of that. So we've got the solid gold for you, and guess what? That's it. That's it. What you see there, one yellow, one white, one rose. That will be all we have. So please dial in early, okay? You ready? I know you want to see one on. I'm going to borrow, well, let's just, yeah, I'll borrow that one. That happened pretty seamlessly. And then we've got for you here, okay, look at this. I mean, really, have you priced out solid gold these days? I know. We see gold all the time in almost everything we do, but usually, again, we can get distracted by diamonds and gems. Well, here is your 3/4 inch size. So you can see here, they are, and that's really inner diameter. So they tend to be a tad higher than that. If you're really getting nitpicky, it's a 7/8 of an inch with the snap bar closure, but really inside diameter, 3/4 of an inch. Again, really classic style. There's no wrong way to wear. I mean, I would say probably for primary piercings only would be my suggestion. And yet, I'm going to pop one on for you in case you're not familiar with that length and give you an idea. It's always good to have a nice visual. But Italian made, love the look, and of course we're going to bring them down in value. Now, I don't know if you noticed how old that item number goes. So that's a first clue as to how affordable they're going to be, because you can price these out today and easily spend about $1,500. Or, you know, if you're getting a plating or whatnot, that can be a little bit more affordable. But again, we're going solid. So here's what I have for you as far as how they look from a distance, so you can really see how stunning they are and really how they'll play, and how this doesn't need to be, it doesn't need to be dressy. It doesn't need to be casual. It's just all one wearable piece for every single day. And we love that look. So there's your look on. Again, all that mirror finishing, that's going to be side, front, back, profile, all of that. So you've got a really good look. Let's go back to the wheel. You've got your choice, or maybe somebody wants to scoop up all three because you want that complete hoop wardrobe. Well, this is going to be the way we celebrate. So again, by the fact that they're an older item number, that means they were made way back when, so that makes sense too. And I'll just lean that one there. That one's got fingerprints now, but that's because I touched it. That's what happens. And so here's what we'll do. White, yellow, rose, you decide. How about a better value than even $9.99? And that's a pretty fair discount when you talk about, again, where they should be in today's era of gold pricing and all that mirror finishing. And of course, Italians do it right. So one of our favorite places to get gold, and when we see primarily gold, that's what we have oftentimes is Italian made. But there's nothing else here outside of one curb link necklace that I know I've shown you guys a lot of different times, which has been pretty exciting. But that's a little more pricey, to the tune of $7,000. So I would say here's your way to get that fabulous hoop. Spend less than $1,000, not even $9.99. We'll go even lower, and we'll send them out right now. They're not even $499. Come on in, especially if you have a favorite in the gold color, and I know you probably do. So that's going to be important, and we're going to do a little bit better than even $4 or $3 or $2.99. Well, I think we're looking at one of those values that it's easy to say, and I hate to give away any surprises, but it is going to be the most affordable item of the show tonight. There's no question about that, because they are not $250. Okay, I'm already liking that you could get everything on the wheel there for under $750, but we're going to go even lower than $250 or $249 and knock them out for $199. That is it. So $199, fabulous value. You let me know, one of each color. That's all we've got. White, yellow, rose, and that easy snap bar closure. So the way that classic hoops are made. We'll see a new design coming up in a few short minutes. I do have drop earrings if you're looking for sapphires and a few diamonds and something very simple, but that's the way you get a really important way to go. So it's stunning. $199, let me know who's got what, you know, the yellow gold. But again, honestly, if you already have yellow, you're probably looking to build. So you may have started with the yellow years ago and now are ready to get, which one? Rose gold gone. That's what I was about to say, was sometimes it's the rose gold that you find the least of out there in the retail world, so, and anywhere else. So it's nice to have that, but no longer. Yes. Yellow gold's gone, all right? The yellow gold and the white gold remains. So there's the last of its kind there in the white gold 3/4 inch hoop, snap bar closure, and we'll get to an emerald piece on the way next. It's going to be 113.17.18, white gold remaining, fantastic value there. And we are so excited about this really beautiful emerald necklace that you're about to see. So if that already sounds good to you, emerald necklace, maybe you've been scouting them a bit. Or if you're like me and you're a real shopper, sometimes a real shopper is not scouting as much as they're stalking, right? We stalk and wait for that piece to come down in price tag to get that value. Well, I got something exciting for you. If you love emeralds that are usually one of the more pricey of the stones out there, especially in a pendant, you've probably noticed. What's that? Oh, same person? Wonderful. They've decided to take the white gold as well, which means those 3 hoops are sold out. So here is, well, and let me move those aside. And so you can see here what we have coming up, which is 113.17.18. One of those bright, beautiful, I want you to see both. I want you to see, I love it. It's interesting, like a little heart shape in the bail almost. I really want you to see that. They're not going to all sit at the same time for me because they're hinged. And that makes for beautiful movement when it's on. Not so great when it's sitting on a wheel. But take a look how beautiful this is with the Colombian emerald at 31 points. It's an emerald cut, but it's a square emerald cut. So that looks fantastic. But also it's giving you this really important vibe with the bigger diamonds. That is a diamond weight of 46 points. in platinum. It's a platinum chain to come with it. It's an adjustable box link chain. So not only do you get the chain up to 18 inches in length, but it can go as short as you'd like. So it means this is a chain you're going to use with a lot of different things. I have no doubt about that. So really, really special. And here we go. We're going to bring you a great value here. And all we got to do is manage to really blow things out. And that's what we're going to do. It's going to be all day long. So you ready for it? We got a special look here with one only. That's the key here. And then we'll take a look here at what it looks like from a distance. And here's what it looks like from that distance away. Oh, that's my tanzanite. Really our Queen Stone is ready to come out to play tonight. And then we have this beautiful emerald, which is just, it's a whole vibe. The neon, the glow, everything about it. Let me show you what it looks like. Lengthwise, it's going to be just under an inch. That is 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. And there's that chain with a little bit of that dangle as well. Okay, now let's take a look at on the neckline here. Ooh, because this is important too, because obviously we want to see how stunning it is and how much glow you get even from a distance away. So that's really incredible. And we've got only, are you ready for this one? Big value. And it's got a nice drop to it. Doesn't it look like a heart shape though in the bail itself? Because I always say, why do a basic utilitarian style bail if you can give something that's more just really, again, elegant and designer, and that's what we've done here. So this one's going to be, again, that is a mighty powerful, I always say it can be tiny but mighty, and you know you're getting double the look anyways on that emerald, so you can disregard 31 points and think more about looking like 2/3 of a carat or so, but also those diamonds, very important. And here it is again up close, and I just want to get it so you can see that bail too, because that's part of the real appeal here with this pendant is really unique. And again, that point of like a teardrop that is setting that emerald cut stone. So here we are ready to give you a fabulous value. It is only $9.99 for that beautiful piece. I told you we got an affordable emerald for once, and thank you to everybody shopping the hoops so far. Glad we had those, and see, you never know, something unexpected to start our Wednesday night together, and we're glad you're with us. And speaking of with us, hi Renee checking in here. To all the viewers that are with us that don't check in, we welcome you all, but to those that take a moment and check in and say hello, it's Renee and Kirsten joining us as well. Thank you. Hi Sally. Thank you so much. Hi Janae. Thank you very much. And Tracy's with us too. So good to have y'all with us. My gals are there. So here we go, $9.99. Let's move on. We've got another great piece for you in a couple of drop earrings that I'm going to show you that have either all baguettes and rounds in diamonds, or we can go sapphires and diamonds, because can you believe it? I was just thinking about this. To think that next month is September. It just sounds, I don't know. I thought sapphires, we got to bring out some sapphires to get ready for September's birthstone, because in a few weeks it'll be here. So let's talk about sapphire earrings that we have coming up, because I know we love the affordable. And this one's here for $9.99. So obviously that'll be gone before you know it. Just a matter of getting someone through on the delay. But here's our next earring. So we're going from hoops earlier to a beautiful drop style in a lever back. This is 112-4464. And here's your sapphire round. Okay, so the round is bezel set. You get the diamonds. I'm going to try to prop this up a little bit better so you can see it like you do the other one. These are really, again, another stone that's smaller, but when it's done right, when you have a really good natural stone, it tends to be very electric and bright and colorful and clean. And that's where these sapphires are not here. It's not meant to be the biggest size sapphire we have. What it's meant to be is the perfect way to finish this drop earring with the round and really have that bright, beautiful royal blue that we love, that also is so workable as far as other things in your collection. You know, a great versatile piece, and yet it's not your basic stud and it's not a hoop. It's really a hoop to start with. That's a secondary drop. So 25 points in your round blue sapphire, 17 points in the diamonds, making it very, again, diamonds all the way top to bottom, and with the sapphire finishing it, but not overly dressy. So I could see this as a style in a drop that you wear even daily if you wanted to, especially I think about denim wearers. We're a country that, you know, lives in denim. So here's where you get that look that would match and just kind of class it up a little bit and make it a little, I mean, we know there's dressy denim and there's casual denim and all kinds. So it really is a special way to go, but that definitely makes an appearance here, doesn't it? It's also 7/8 of an inch. Now really 1 inch if you include where your actual lever back sits, but as far as where the good stuff is, the diamonds to the sapphire, it's going to be 7/8. So again, just under an inch. I'll pop one on for you, but two available. That's good. They're identical in white gold. And yet, if you wanted to stack or layer or buy one, gift one, that's the idea too. You can get one, keep one, gift one if you want to. We do have 2 pairs, so that's kind of nice, I think. And then we've got white gold only. Here's what they look like on just a brief look, just in case you're, not super familiar with, okay, how do they look? How are they going to look? And how are they going to move? And how are they going to dangle? And how much drop are they going to give me? And can I wear them every day? And the answer is absolutely yes. But isn't that a great elevated way to do it? So not your basic, not your average, not your regular, and yet what a beautiful look that is. We'll go back to the close-up here, and we're going to bring you a big value, not $9.99 on those sapphire earrings either. Going a lot lower than that for you, and here they are, sitting next to each other, looking fabulous, and yet a beautiful bezel always makes that stone look larger too, so we do enjoy that. And it's going to be $499 for the pair. And then we will see something a little more dramatic in all diamonds that looks like this. So if you want to stick around and you want all diamonds and a lot of them, that's how I would wait for those. But again, if you want sapphires and diamonds that's a little more wearable, a little more casual, that's a beautiful way to go. So that's going to be it, $499, and only 2 available, so you can grab those if you'd like. Boy, I would love to get more gold. I would love to do a whole show of all gold. It'll be fun. I know we all love the gold. We love the gold. I do too. I would like to even bring my signet ring back too at some point, right? Wouldn't that be fabulous? So here we are, $499, and then we're going to bring you that new design. We have 2 blues, so it's our True Blue 2 blue Wednesday night. And we've got a new design coming up, first with blue zircon and then with aqua later. So you'll see it's a really special design. And of course, the tanzanite I'm wearing is that 13 karat plus that's debuting today, the queen stone of the collection. Barrel drop earrings are here. And again, $499 only if you'd like those, staying in the white gold on those. And then we got to move on. We've got that beautiful, okay, I've got a kunzite here. This is not regular kunzite though. Wait till you see this. This is a specialty cut. And by the way, for my hoop lovers out there, we also have the big diamonds tonight. In hoops, it is 3 carats in all oval diamonds. So we will see those. But our first ring is gorgeous. Simply stated, that's gorgeous. That's a fabulous, fancier cut. This is not your traditional basic oval at all. It looks like, oh gosh, I don't even know. Do we call it diamond cut? I mean, it really is. I don't want to mix you up because that's an actual cut for stones, but look at this. I'm so sorry, our wheel is really off today. So it's not perfect. It's kind of leaning a bit. So forgive us on that. Everything's going to look like it's sloping a little bit. But here we are with this gorgeous kunzite. It's 113-1928. That is beyond. So while you're saying, yes, I've seen an oval. No, they've never been quite cut like this. This is a 1 only. It's item number 113-1928, and it's a 627, so it's a really good size stone as well. Also 15 points in the diamonds. That's our 3-stone style. So keeping it simple, keeping it elegant, keeping it classic, but really allowing, because I don't know if anybody's going to look at anything beyond that cut. That cut is it's just enormously pretty. When you think about different cuts that are out there, there's all kinds of different cuts you get, and every now and then you will see fancier cuts brought to light, and it's exciting to see that. Sometimes they're really artistic, and sometimes we've seen mattified facets where there are literal roses and florals carved within. That's all beautiful and really collectible and feels very fresh. This is where you're still getting the classic outside edge as far as a perimeter shape, but it's the way internally the pavilion is faceted that gives it such a wow factor. It reminds me of when we see radiance, or when we see, radiants are more rectangular, but this is really a radiant cutting beaming from the center of that oval and all the way through. So it really is remarkable, and there's only one and it's brand new. So come on in. We're seeing a lot of brand new tonight, as promised. Told you when the sale wrapped up, we'd be bringing you a lot of brand new. That's exactly what we have here tonight. And this one, just perfection. And yet I got to keep things on sale, because if we were to take, go from 6 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever it was, of straight sale, and then bring things up to normal, no, it's a big reason why we melted down pieces from our sale that didn't go, so we could melt them down to bring them to you, the new that is, in better value. So avoiding, we do great values on gems and diamonds as it is, but avoiding that higher gold price that we're seeing today. So here's our 627 first caller on this one. It is a 1 only, of course, and we'll blow it out right now for you. Huge value. Got to show it on though. It's a really pretty way. The way these facets are actually playing with the blues and purples. We expect that from a really good neon kunzite. The best out there is to have a lot of that really blue pop, that really special ultraviolet. This one does, doesn't it? Look at that. it's like the sparkle goes beyond. It feels like it's emitting lasers or fireworks from that incredible stone, does it not? It's so important, it's so precious, and yet it's gonna go really quickly here, no question about it. So only the one, let's give it away, and let's do what we do. What we do best is great values every single day of the year that we're here with you. It's not just about, oh, I'll just shop the sale. No, there's a lot of people who understand we've been bringing values for a long, long time, over a decade, biggest values in fine jewelry available and out there anywhere. So very excited to be able to say we're continuing that with a brand new, and you know what, it's under $3,000. And $29.99, that please understand is the should be, would be. We're doing a lot better than that for you. It's gonna be only $1,699. I'm giving stuff away. And then Linda, we've got your request, which is a really good gold quartz. We will see that, much like we see Brazilian Paraíbas. In quartz, we're gonna have gold, pure gold in a quartz as well tonight. So looking forward to that. All right, $16.99 is the price tag on that one. So $16.99, and then we'll move on to Linda's request here. It's 113-1400, there it is. A very special round, another 3-stone style. This time the stones on the sides, those diamonds are even larger, and it's 113-1400. So Linda, thank you for the request. Don't forget about our emerald for under $1,000, emerald pendant / necklace, because it's the whole thing. The sapphire earrings for $499, and of course that beautiful kunzite that we just brought you brand new. And some extra rarity tonight. We're bringing out Aweens tonight and Alexandrites tonight, and really beautiful pink diamonds coming up. So lots to get to in terms of rarity. Also, maybe I'll preview a couple items coming up this weekend as well. Even though weekend might seem far away, be here before you know it. So Linda, 113-1400 is our 3.5 carat round gold within quartz. So I say gold quartz, but I think that still can be misleading because you think, well, it's just what, gold in color? No, it's actual 24 karat gold within the quartz. So the precious metal grew within the precious stone. And the end result is what you see here, which is, of course, every stone being different, there are no two alike, every pattern's gonna be different, but this also has, I love that, 38 points in diamonds. Wow, almost 1/5 of a carat each on those individual diamonds that are nice and juicy and large and bright and beautiful, but also the gold quartz being around. And the way this looks almost like a lightning bolt coming down from a more overcast sky and really depicting what would be, I think, beautiful in a work of art on canvas. And instead, it's Mother Nature and great gem cutting coming together to bring such a beautiful, dynamic, and really interesting stone. I mean, you ever find that gemstones, they are interesting, right? Especially when you think about how they are derived through Mother Nature and how they come to be and what they take to develop in nature, and then the work that goes in by expert lapidaries, all of that. And then you look at this round gold quartz, really see the presence and how it sits side to side, completely covering the finger there. So we have this one, we're gonna bring it down in price and just let the sale continue and keep on bringing it down from that $34.99, even better than the $29.99 it should be. And then we'll welcome a brand new design in here as well. But if you would like gold quartz, no, not even $19.99. We'll go even lower than that. So welcome into Wednesday, a big one here for you, and a lot of exciting top of the hours. And we're leaving a lot of things to surprise you at this top of the hour. So make sure you stay with me, and we will we'll unveil it all here in just a matter of hours. But this one, $18.88 instead. And what big, important diamonds, too, that you're getting right along with it there to go with your round gold quartz. And some exciting things to show you. We have a Neutral Peach, the best moonstone I've ever seen, the GIE certified Alexandrite, which is a carat 20, that I know sounds intimidating and always would be in any other circumstance beyond tonight, because we have this value that I've never seen before in Alexandrite. I've been around them a while. Been selling these loose in jewelry for 26 years. So it's a really impressive value on a GIE certified stone. So if you're looking for Alexandrite, we got you covered tonight. All right, let me know on this one, Linda. If that's not the gold quartz you're looking for, we can always try to find something that will work for you. But that is for the first caller at $18.88, and what a beauty that is, especially with those huge diamonds. We just saw 3-stone style. Most of the time when we see one stone around a center, usually there'll be just about 5 points or so if we're lucky. It's a whole different ball game to get these nearly 20 pointers here that are so extraordinary. So welcome into Wednesday. Let's keep moving. We got the brand new design here, and this is so pretty. You know, a lot of times we've been seeing these really stunning blue zircons in bigger sizes of late. This one is still a good size, don't get me wrong, but it's a carat 30 trillion. So just exciting to see a trillion cut, I think, just a little more dynamic. And we know this stone for giving great brilliance. It's 1911 is the number. It's a 130 trillion. That is a new design. It's 9 points in diamonds. It doesn't bring over the top diamond weight, but it does bring this beautiful way that they look like they're floating, doesn't it? The band itself isn't basic either, and that's part of the appeal here, I think, is that seeing this band almost come to the different sides of the trillion where it looks a bit like a bypass style, and then you have the fact that it's one diamond sitting right there next to the band, but then the rest is really about giving you a floating, almost like stars in the sky. That's really pretty. So it just, the way they're outside of, next to the stone in the center, but outside near the band, I mean, it look like they're floating. It's really pretty on too. We're gonna show that to you next. It stays in the white gold. It's a really nice petite ring. It doesn't feel overwhelming, of course. That's not what we're here to do, is, you know, a lot of us really need rings like this for every day. It's nice to have the bigger cocktail rings every now and then for certain occasions and certain outfits, but a whole different deal when you can just get excited to put it on every single day. Makes it that much more fun, doesn't it? So a December birthstone alternate, that's what it looks like face up. So really you can see there. And it's a softer trillion. The sides themselves can be, with trillions, two ways. They can be a little bit more straight and really structured, or they can be a little more rounded. This really is the latter. It's a little bit more rounded to the way that stone is actually cut. So here's what we'll do. Brand new design, lots of solid gold here. In that white gold we love. Did you have any questions there? Or is that Linda telling us what she needs on gold quartz? Fabulous. Okay, so that wasn't the ring she was looking for, right? So the gold quartz is still available if you were trying to be polite and leave it for our requester. It's still available if you'd like it. But on this one, this new design, when gold, it hasn't changed. There's still $2,000 in every band. And yet that would really mean that everything starts, the second you hear the word ring, it would start at $2,000 and then have to build in price tag up beyond that, depending on what's in the center and what's around it. Well, here's your opportunity to get something that is just really, again, these are the values we've grown accustomed to and that we love, but you would not find anywhere else, not at least in solid gold. A lot of gold platings that are out there right now, a lot of offerings that are anything but solid gold, and that's just not what we have here. It's just solid gold only, so no platings, no mystery metals, sticking with that as long as we can here to bring you those values, despite the fact that it's really impossible to make these pieces for the prices that we have, and yet, please, I appreciate it, so I hope you all do too. And I know we're one of the few last doing it, so I'm really excited that we can bring these values. But actually, we're gonna do even better than, no, not 1777. Brand new right now, let's blow it out. We'll make this only $9.99. It's for the first caller out there tonight. So that'll be it. It's $9.99, saving you about $800 off of where it should be on a really cool, fresh new design for you as well. And again, if you like it, interestingly enough, we'll see this one a little bit later, which is, or do you want to see it now? There's the other type of blue. See what I mean by electric blue versus a really true sky blue? I just popped them different ways here, different angles for you, but that's our Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine. So same mounting, beautiful look. If you would like to get that instead, stay with me. I think that's going to be our top of the hour in about 33 minutes, okay? So stay with us. We're going to do that for you, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We have really pretty copper bearing today. I've got a stunning trapeche that's new. Look at this trapeche. This is a really, it's got more wider types of, well, let's just say sections, if you will, and it's got a lot more glow and green color than they usually do. Sometimes the spokes get really large and then they're overtaking. Here with this pattern, it's really that totally translucent green of the emerald with that spoked style. And then I like that it's one, instead of one nucleus, I think that's why it looks so special and different. Usually they have one, what looks like not a pinpoint, and that it's not small, but one centered nucleus that's solid. This is really more open and almost hexagonal in the center, so you get another green section there as well. So I think that's really beautiful. So that'll be coming up, our new trapeche, and then here it is. I can't wait much longer because, well, when you see a lot of jewelry, I mean, it just no different than you all at home who watch our show and all the others out there. When you see a lot of jewelry, sometimes it can be really difficult to be completely overwhelmed. I'm telling you right now, I admit it, I can be completely jaded when it comes to fine jewelry. Very little impresses me anymore. I've seen it all, shown it all, sold it all. Then there's this. And suddenly, I just feel like I've been transported to a different level. This doesn't even feel like something from this earth because it just is so outstanding. We know Mother Nature creates some really cool things. Here is our private collection moonstone. There are two queen stones of parcels tonight, and that is meaning what that basically signifies is that is the most specialty stone from the collection when the collection first arrived. So always, no different, it's just human nature to kind of gravitate towards that best stone in a collection. And when you have a special collection like we had when we started bringing Blue Wing Block Ds back in 2018, when we brought the Moonstones, which was much more recently, that was in this calendar year, we're talking about separating that very special individual stone, pinpointing the best. That's what this Moonstone is. Now, it also happens to be a large size on 4 karat plus, looks even larger, 1130733. And I promise to do my best to give it away if you like it, because it's just the ultimate, 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 ultimate in color. It is so beyond. This is no longer even pastel. It feels more vibrant. It has every single color of the rainbow. Look at that, though. And the best part of all, I think, is the round cutting that somehow we usually have to, in the bridge, move a ring like you're seeing here all the way to the side to see that brilliance. You look right down the center. And despite the golden glow and all the iridescent of colors here, you still see the brilliance of the diamond straight within. It's a 403, it's a 184 custom made bridge mounting, and it really exhibits all colors at all times. Sometimes what we've seen with these Moonstones, as fabulous as they are, is one motion towards the right side makes it one color. Another different angle makes it a different color. This is really all the colors all at once. It is a beauty, and if you want to have the ultimate in Moonstone, and I would say that for as beautiful as this looks, keep in mind with this gem, it doesn't ever look as good on TV as it does in person. So that's pretty, I think, substantial when you see how could it look any better, you ask? Trust me, it does, and it will. And it's supposed to be, yeah, it's a big league piece, no doubt. It's got almost 2 carats in diamonds, and really the gold weight of 5 rings in one. It really does. That's how substantial this bridge mounting is. But when we say substantial, don't worry about it being too large or too oversized. That's not the intention here. You'll see it on the hand and notice how it sits rather compactly on the hand, like it just all self-contained, doesn't get too much wider than the stone itself. But talk about a stone that you're just going to wear with absolutely everything. Do it. Feel free to just put that on, have that be your new signature piece. I always say I think you don't need to collect every single stone in the world when you've got a Moonstone like this. It's delivering all the colors you could get by collecting a variety of stones. So maybe you get one. If you can't, maybe the budget says, you're not going to get every stone that ever exists in the world. Maybe you get a Moonstone and feel pretty satisfied in having your blues, your greens, your yellows, your goldens, your oranges, your purples, your pinks, all of it. Name a color, it's in there. And every tone within those colors. And then that double row in diamonds that runs completely underneath is why you're seeing not only this round look so beautiful, but why it looks like it has a sparkle and a personality beyond just color. And we have one. So here's the deal. You call me, obviously we're back to, well, we never cease to bring you a lot of quantity on anything. It's always about one of a kinds. That's kind of our MO. And that's just a matter of when you work with only the best stones and you're really selective about what you bring, you're going to have the one of a kinds. That's just how it is. But with this stone, it should be $12,999. Again, this bridge mounting, I know they're being retired. They're really having to, just because the gold is so complex, just to make the gold before you set the diamonds. Just I'm talking about the mounting in its cast gold first. Before you set the nearly 2 carats in diamonds, we're talking about a piece that costs about $8,000 just to make. And that's just the gold. And then you add the diamonds, almost 2 carats, and then you add the really incredible Queen's stone there, best of the collection. It's just overall one of our very, very best. And proud to bring it to you at a value. Gonna knock it down on the price tag, that's for sure. Gotta make sure we do that tonight. And yet not gonna be $10,000. Give it some thought, but not too long, because I have a feeling gonna have some competition on this one of a kind, and see what it looks like in person, because it is beyond what you're gonna see. We're blasting a lot of light out of here, which is great for the diamonds, not all that great for the Moonstone. So keep in mind, it's just gonna amp up and be better when you see it in more normal lighting, traditional lighting as well. And that one's gonna be better than $99.99. One only, it's gonna fly. We know that. And our first caller, who's it gonna be? I don't know, but that's where you gotta dial in, because you can always give yourself the chance to be first in line. And what I'm going to do is $4,999. You can say goodbye to that one. And that's going to be it. One caller on the Moonstone. So really impressive, and one only, and that's our biggest diamond weight of the day too. And there are even other bridge mountings that don't give us nearly this kind of diamond weight that you have here in this incredible ring. And again, heavy gold weight, so you're going to like that too. The way you feel your gold, you feel your presence on that ring. You're never gonna think, oh, do I not have a ring on? Look down at your hand. No, it's something you definitely feel, and that's just something that I think we should value more now than ever before, just where gold's hanging out, okay? So that's our moonstone, best of the best of the best, the trapezius here. We also have fire opal drop earrings that are on the more affordable side, and the alexandrite, the 120 GIA certified alexandrite for you to consider. And this is just it's a winner. And if we want to do something crazy, and we do, we've got 2.5 hours in our Wednesday, and we're just showing you some new pieces here. And this one is, well, it also is one of the prettiest alexandrites. Can I just say that? I know that's a subjective thing, but there's a lot of alexandrites that just are a little bit dull and hazy, and that just really negates any kind of hope for flash. And not that that's what this stone is known for, but this really, to me, anybody else feel like this? The second I saw this, I really thought, is that a demontoid? Because I see a cert, about chrysoberyl. How could this be chrysoberyl that's giving that kind of flash and brilliance in a green, blue, golden? It's like all three of those colors are coming together. It looks more like, if we ever had one, in a carat 20, it feels like a round carat 20 chameleon diamond, where it's multiplying colors, putting them together. As it turns, it gives you different colors. That's what it feels like. And yet, this is a one only. What am I holding here? It's a little different. It's a little updated here. It's a new cert. I kind of like it. It's got this mattified black finish with almost the faceting of stones. Anyway, it is a cert that you're going to get on the center stone alone. This is my best value of the day. You got to hear me on that. That's why I'm showing it a half hour into the show as we're just getting everybody on board. These are the new updated certs, by the way. So if you see your GIA cert look like this, this is the new way they're designing them, and what a nice upgrade. This report was done on February 18th of 2026, so just a couple months ago, and yet a very important cert to get on the stone. So it's going to show you the color change, talk about every detail you'll ever need to know about your alexandrite. But it's a round in a carat 20. That's, no matter what it looks like, no matter how good the sparkle and color is, that's already a big deal. That's a headline. Carat 20 alexandrites do not come around all that often. So just having that is important. This is coming with it. You don't pay for that. We did. These are not free. If you've ever tried, I know there's a lot of people that have called me over the years, or talked to me, emailed me, messaged me over the years and said, I decided I'm going to go get my stuff certified, and I'm going to do the whole thing. And then they literally message me and say, you didn't tell me how expensive those certs are. And I can't tell you how expensive they are, because they differ based on the stone and what it is and all that. But they are not inexpensive to get these certs done. So just having that is the documentation. If you're thinking, well, so what? It's a piece of paper. Well, it's a little more than that. This is the World Authority on Gems. This is where you become a gemologist. You go to GIA. They're a school. They're really, again, they're the organization that is the authority in gems worldwide. Diamonds, gems, and everything else. This documentation is really good for appraisals. If you're insuring your piece, which I highly recommend doing when you have a carat 20 alexandrite, that's why you want that documentation. Or just, again, because it's an heirloom piece in the making and you want to pass down the jewelry with the documentation. So let's say years and years from now, somebody in the family who doesn't know gems inside out like you do ends up with this piece. They're going to really learn a lot about it. So it's 1022 is the number. It's our 120 stone, and it says it's an oval. It is not. It is not an oval. It might be a roval. It's a round 5.9 by 6.2, so that definitely qualifies as a nearly round. I'll call it a roval to be exact, but it's our 120 GIA certified. Diamond weight is 68 points. But let's show you the cert that comes with it. And I like how they did this. They did a bifold cert, but then there's a different little extra supplement. So we'll show you here. So this is the cert bifold style, and then on the back there's going to be this little flip down kind of, which you can tuck inside or detach, as I just did. So that's really meant to go with it. And then you keep that somewhere else. It's just good to have two so that you can keep this. It's kind of like, now I know it's not meant to be your wallet version, but you keep that separate and then you keep this separate, so you always have your cert. So here's the color change, and then basically you've got your date and the cert report, and then a little descriptor of Alexandrite. You're probably not going to learn too much beyond what I tell you about all the time with alexandrites, but the fact that they are named for Tsar Alexander and Russia when they discovered in 1830 and all that, but also the fact, and most importantly, it changes color. That says 8.5 on the Mohs scale. Very important. It's a really good, strong stone. And I like that they included the birthstone. That's nice. And then over here, all the good stuff, the one loose stone, the carat weight, the measurements, and yeah, they have it as an oval. Again, they don't use terms like roval, but that is just like 0.3 millimeters off from being around. And then you've got your brilliant cut. So that's important. Chrysoberyl that changes color is called alexandrite. So what we're going to do is give this one away. You get that cert, so that documentation comes with it, and you also get a beautiful way that it's set in a classic style. So we have the one here. It's a beauty. You can change the gold color if you like. We're doing a lot of that now too that we weren't doing the last several weeks because, well, you can go ahead and we've got the mounting at the ready. So if you want to change it up, you can do that too, and we'll pay for it. And you just have to wait a couple extra days. But look at that snap and sparkle. And so that's a really beautiful stone, and you wear it every day because it's got that durability that's really third only to sapphires and rubies and diamonds. And we're going to blow it out right now for you. It's our best value of the day, and that's because when I've had, and there have been plenty over the years that I've had that are going to be your bigger stones like this, anything over 1 carat is considered colossal in this color changing gem. Let's keep in mind, if I have a 1 carat or anything greater, it tends to be a $10,000 start price, and then they go up from there. They don't go lower, they go upward. It's one of the most rare stones in the world. It is always up there in the top 10 lists of rarity and gemstones. It's all natural, it's color changing, it's all the things. And yet this one is really particularly pretty when it starts, as it is now, because it's got those multitudes of colors already, and it's clean. Whereas a lot of times the downfall with this stone is the luster tends to be hazier, tends to be cloudier, tends to be a little murky. It can look a little swamp-like. I don't know, but I don't want my gemstone looking like a swamp. I want it looking bright like a diamond. That's what this stone does, and rarely do alexandrites do that. And all that said, we're putting it lower than the $11,999 that it's listed as to go. That's where I just have to make sure that these brand new items are priced as a sale so you can keep on shopping them and get all these lovely pieces you've been waiting for that are brand new, that are collectibles, that are really, really unique. And let's show it on the hand here. I'm going to blow it out right now for less than even $10,000, and that's already a major accomplishment. Going under $10,000 on a 120 color change chrysoberyl, i.e. alexandrite. The trade name is alexandrite. We're going to go a lot lower than $99. Or even lower than $4,999. You can change the gold to whatever you'd like, but this will not last. No way it does, especially when we're going even lower than that. Now I'm already seeing a little bit of purple and red flash just by moving it ever so slightly here. This is still only one type of light, so it technically shouldn't be changing, but it can't help itself when you've got a really strong color like that. It's going to have those extra flashes, and seriously, it looks like the prettiest demontoid garnet, but demontoid garnets, as lovely and rare as they are, they don't change color. This one does. So let's get it out for even less. Not even $49. And quite frankly, it just goes to show you, summertime is in full swing. And I can tell you that because if this were October, November, December, January, February, basically any time but August and July, this is gone at $49.99 because there's a lot of collectors waiting for these values, knowing we're going to give stuff away, ready to just pounce when they see these values happen. This is going to go even lower for you, so welcome in. The summer sale just continues on brand new and certified. Again, one of those newer certs, so that's kind of fun to have. Might be your first time getting that new upgraded cert, but let's make it even better. How about $3,999 first caller on that one? $39.99. Well, you're loving the gold, right? We loved our gold earrings. And that was all of our gold for the day, but come on in, color and diamonds, colored gems with their diamonds, that's what we do, and that's what we specialize in, and we are going to the top level of rarity here with our June birthstone, with our color changing alexandrite, and making it easy and affordable for one of you at $39.99 with the cert. So that'll be it. First caller, let me know if you'd like it, brand new right now. More diamond earrings on the way, that trapeche, if you want to just shop that one, red barrel drop earrings. Now, there's something completely special about what I'm going to do. I know that this is already getting a little collectible here. We had the moonstone, which was the queenstone of the parcel. We now have a certified alexandrite. I'm just going to put this out there. Don't be mad that I'm showing you really, really, really rare and high-end, because it's what we've been dying to do on brand new. But look at this. Those stones are not rubies. They are the most incredible, bright, and if you are thinking rubies, that would still be some remarkable ruby material, would it not? Given how clean and bright they are. This is actually an earring made entirely of a drop of red beryls. The diamonds at the top, 6 matched red beryls per earring, and the most important piece of jewelry, arguably, that we've had here in our history at TVON. That is not an overstatement either, because although I've been here when we've had a lot of rare stones for the last 10 years, everything rare. I've introduced color change fiend to the world. We've talked about the best of stones like tanzanite. We've had chameleon diamonds. We've had the rarest of the rare. Alweens and scapolites and you name it, all these crazy, unusual stones. The stone that we did not have for the longest time until recently was red beryl. That really considered the rarest in the world outside of red diamonds, but it is from the beryl family. It is otherwise known as bixbite, but that tends to be a bit of an obsolete phrasing now. We call it red beryl, that's more correct. But this is something we have just never, I mean, did you ever dream you would see anything like this if you know how rare this stone is in the first place? And getting just one individual smaller stone, they are all smaller stones. There are no really big red beryls. The largest we had was just a little over 1 carat, and that was the largest ever, and it ran us about $50,000. This is actually a series of red beryls in a drop earring that is still very wearable. And there's nothing more rare that I can bring you than this item. So really exciting to have it. It's gonna be 18 karat gold, of course. If there was anything higher end than that, we would have used it because that's what this stone and stones deserve. But it's 113, 1373. And they've been sitting in a vault for a while. They're two-tone gold because you can see there's white gold for the post and yellow gold for the red beryls. I'm just putting it out there because, you know, it's hard to say what you're looking for tonight without your phone calls. So here's what I've got, something that I know you never dreamed up or imagined, because I know I never did. We've only brought you one single red beryl in a couple of pieces ever in our history, and that's been a rich history of rare. But now we're talking about, listen to this, 68 points of emerald cuts, 11 points in your 2 diamonds, and solid 18 karat two-tone gold in a subtle drop earring that has a post and butterfly backing. And this is the ultimate in rarity. Now, they've been sitting in a vault for a while. I never showed them on my red beryl debut show even, because they were, and I'm not kidding about this, they were literally $48,999. They are from one place, Utah. Yes, right here in the US, Utah, the Wawa Mountains, which is just fun to say. And we have got the most important stone here, but not double, triple, quadruple. This is 6 times over per earring. So your collection of a dozen amazing stones. It wasn't 14, it was 48,000. Yes, 48,999. That's why I didn't show them, because I thought we would all lose our minds a little bit. I'm gonna bring a special for you today. And I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do, because I really would like to get a little interaction going. I would like to welcome everybody in who's, you know, I get it. There's a lot of people that start tuning out when sales are happening, just because some people just, you know, I hear from all of you guys, so I'm just going to be open and transparent. Some people won't shop final sale events. It went on for about 6 weeks. Those people probably won't realize that we're back to normal for a while, so you're kind of dealing with a probably lighter audience here tonight. And I really wanted to make these accessible as it can be. And I don't think $50,000 is accessible for most of us. 7/8 of an inch, post and butterfly backing. I'm going to pop one on the ear for you. It's not going to be $48,999, but what it will be is, I have no idea, because I'm going to completely leave it up to you guys. I'm going to leave the sale of this item completely in your hands. And what it goes for is completely in your hands. Take a look at the earring. This is the earring. Now, I don't have a backing on, and that's okay. It's sitting just fine, but I want to move them a little bit so you can really see the glow that they have, because each one, I mean, you saw this up close, but each one has this unbelievable red glow. It's this intensity of red that if it were Burma, you'd say, wow, those are the best rubies I've ever seen. And they put rubies to shame. Rubies are rare, they're expensive and good quality. This is far beyond that, and really beyond any other stone you've seen, and we're about to make them really, really affordable, okay? So, how do we make something this rare affordable? We enlist your help, and we ask for you to call. Let's go back to the close-up. Why would you call? You're gonna make me an offer I can't refuse, because I would love to get them a home. What kind of offer? Do we have a minimum, a threshold, something like that? No, we don't. We're just gonna make sure they go. So you can make me any kind of offer you want, understanding that there may not be a million people out there to make offers, because it's hard to make an offer if you're not watching. There might not be a million people out there that know what this stone is, because here we are the leader in rare and exotics, and we hardly ever have it. But just know this is the most incredible and important style of earring, by far the biggest collection we've ever had in one place of Red Barrel. And we are going to take your offers. Now, we only have 2 hours and 11 minutes left in the show. So that is 131 minutes. I'm going to take the top offer at the top of this hour. That is in 11 minutes time. And it's the first hour where most people aren't even home yet. They're not settled in, eating dinner, watching, shopping. They're not home yet. It's early. It's 5:49. So here's what we're going to do. I'm taking offers starting now. I will give these away most likely. And this is our earring. The most rare earring I can bring to you. I think it's the most rare piece of jewelry overall I can bring to you. And we have no offers. So give it some thought. We'll hang out here for a minute. What's our offer? $50. Whoa! Who is Moneybags over there? I don't even have anything in this entire inventory for 50 bucks. Now, who is it again? Katrina? And has she ever shopped here before? Yes. And has she ever seen Red Barrel before? Yes. So she knows that that's a really insulting. Oh, I'm kidding. Okay, so we have $50. What is that percentage? $50 compared to 50,000? It's infinitesimal, right? I'm not sure I'm not sure I know all the all those decimal points there that would be. Well, 50 bucks. All right. Well, top of the hour is in 10 minutes, and our top offer is from Katrina for $50. Thank you, Katrina. She gonna really show me who's boss, right? Because this is crazy. And if you think I'm kidding, that's a $49,000 earring. That's why I've never shown them before. So again, give it some thought. We'll move on. We'll show you some other things. Up to you. I know you know what. Yes, we might have 1,000. Let me. Oh, this is my sheet of paper. It's a paper towel. I mean, we don't do this very often, and we're not so sophisticated. So, like I've got a little paper towel. We have 1,100 for Ed and Jan. So 1,100. Hi guys, thanks for being with us. Obviously, this is why you're here. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to see or what we're going to do. Yeah. How much? 15. So maybe we stay with this because we got a lot of people on the phone lines, and you know, it's like an auction kinda, except there's a time limit on it, and it's really, really valuable. Is that Ed and Jan again? Yeah. Okay. 1,600. Wonderful. 17. $100 increments is the thing, apparently. Well, we got a ways to go. If it helps you guys get some kind of understanding of those stones, we have 1,800. You know, if it helps you at all, these stones are about $2,000 a stone, just how we sell them. There are 12 stones. That's $24,000 on just, what's that? How much? 2,000. Who's that? 21. And by the way, guys, just a word of advice for those that are sitting on the phone lines and outbidding each other by $100, put in what you think they're worth. I mean, put in what you think like literally play the strategy, knock everybody else out, because we know this is an important earring. This is absolutely museum collectible. If you wanted to loan those out to a museum, go ahead. They'll be happy to have them. This is that level of jewelry that we hardly ever see, and we are only a few minutes away from our top of the hour. And if I got to tell you, I'd like to spend the whole show on them. Not doing that. We're 8 minutes away from the top of the hour. So $2,500 has been bid. Thank you so much. We have $2,500 from Brenda. Thank you, Brenda, so much. She's a collector, I know, and she knows. She knows what they're worth. They're worth $48,999, and that's our price. So, you know, we're the leader in values. I think that you can, you know, assess that's a really good value. Honestly, if we have it at a price, I don't think anybody's going to say, oh, that's crazy. No, it's really a great value, but we are at 25. So we're just a few minutes away from the top of the hour. We're about 7 minutes to go. Give those some thought. We're going to sell them literally at the top of the hour. So you got 7 minutes to dial in if you have an offer that can top $2,500, which is where we're at. So something to consider there. I'm going to do a recap of what's left from hour number 1 as well, and then leave those so you can also consider. And then let me show you what else we've had. But those earrings are really important and really impressive. And you usually don't see two stones together because they are challenging to match. And the fact that these are matched the way they are, and 5 or 6 stones in each earring the way they are. And it's not just the matching per earring, it's the matching overall of the earring top to bottom. And so this is the way to go. And they're worth $49,000. So if we give these away at 25, well, that's going to be something that is a day when I will honestly have to say my farewell, because that's not going to work for a valuable stone like this is. It just simply is not the way that these stones are priced. And you all know that. So if you're waiting for the last couple of minutes, we're there. I'm going to just build a couple of things around it so you can just, for those that are just tuning in here at our top of the hour or near it, want to add some of the pieces you may have missed from this previous hour, just to show you what else we have here so you can consider a few things while we're still looking at the red beryl earrings, because we still do have our fabulous new kunzite in that fabulous cut that's really unique. We also have the alexandrite and the moonstone. Here's the alexandrite that's certified. Here's the moonstone. I'm going to bring these a little closer so we can make more room for what we have, but still only at $2,500 on the red beryl earrings. And I don't have a lot of pieces here that are $2,500, even when they're a lot more commonplace than the red beryl. So there's a little look at, oh, we had also the emerald. I'm going to show you that, plus the blue zircon. This is our blue zircon trillion that we have for you here. That's a blue zircon trillion. That's lovely with some floating diamonds around it. Here's the gold quartz. It was brought out by request, but it's still hanging out here with us. So you can call us if you'd like this golden quartz in the one round. And then we'll show you the emerald necklace that's here as well. And still, again, taking offers on that beautiful pair of red beryl earrings. Here is that emerald pendant. This is the emerald cut pendant with the diamonds and diamonds in a pretty veil, all done in platinum with the chain included as well. So that's going to be here for $9.99. Just a reminder, I know that doesn't sit up on its own, but got other rarities tonight, so we'll look forward to those. But right now, anything you'd like on this wheel or beyond, plus also our gorgeous sapphire earrings that were only $4.99. So a lot to look at and love about this wheel. And yes, a reminder that that emerald piece you can see there comes with the chain as well. But welcome into Wednesday. It's so nice to have y'all with us, and hope you're having a wonderful August so far. We got to kick it off together over the weekend. Now we're here getting you through a really, really special show and a lot of brand new pieces that we have, including a top of the hour, which is going to include that new design with aquamarine. So lots of fun to be had. Yellow diamonds will be here in a wonder ring as well. There's some of our larger yellow diamonds we've ever had in jewelry. If anything up here is of interest, give me a call. And top offer on the red beryls is going to be $2,500 right now, and giving them away in 4 minutes time. That is it. So $49,000 earrings could be going at $2,500, and there's not much I have in the inventory for $2,500. So again, bad idea on my part, but again, trying to get everybody involved here early as we start our week together and get you some of those summertime awesome values. So we're going to be moving on in a couple of minutes here. Just a reminder, those red beryls are being given away here. You got 3.5 minutes. They will sell. Right now, Brenda, our collector Brenda, she's been shopping with me for a long, long time. I know she's been shopping with me for almost 3 decades. She knows the good stuff, understands if you can beat $2,500. We have a $49,000 pair of red beryl earrings, the rarest I can bring you in anything, and they're sitting right there right now for $2,500. If 3 more minutes go by and we don't have an offer, she's taking them at $25,000. Whether we like it or not. Again, that is a wonderful value. So just take some action here. Let's get in. Everybody on the phone lines here and make this the night to remember here. What a special one that is. And look at that value. Really values all across the board. We have the sapphire earrings in the front. They're $4.99. A reminder that our kunzite here is $16.99. The gold quartz, that gold quartz is $18.88. We've got the zircon for $9.99. So you can either take $4.99, $9.99. The emerald in the back, that's also $499, or rather $9.99. And then we have our gorgeous alexandrite, GIA certified, 120 stone. That's down to $39.99, and the moonstone is only $49.99. And then the most rare of them all, the red beryls, selling in 2.5 minutes for $2,500 apparently. That is really a little bit of an issue. And so again, if you can beat that, you got 2.5 minutes. Let's count it down till our top of the hour. And that will be it. Top of the hour is coming up. We got 3 minutes left to go. No, 2 now. Oh my goodness. So 2 minutes, and we're seeing who else is wanting. I think we got some offers coming in on the red beryl drop earrings. Again, just under an inch in the drop, 12 stones matched up. One of the rarest stones on the planet right there. And if you know our red beryls, I know I don't have anything here to show you that's other than the earrings, but I had rings with that size stone in rings. The rings with a 10-point stone were over $5 grand. There are stones there that are, well, I didn't count it down here, but there's 68 points total. You've got, which honestly looks like so much more, does it not? And 68 points total, 12 stones, all emerald cuts. They're beautifully matched. And what's so impressive, you know, a lot of the red barrels that are out there, we'll take them all, they're all rare, but what most of them do is give us opacity. They don't typically give us any kind of transparency, any kind of glow. This is completely matched, and yes, okay, 2750, 2750. Who's that, Jason? Let me know the names, please. Daniel at 2750. I feel like every time I do one of these offers, I hear the same names over and over, and I love that. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda's at 3. Okay, Brenda's online, and she's at $3,000. We have a minute 14 till they sell. So Brenda's at $3,000. Let's see, again, taking offers. This is just the last minute, though, so we're in crunch time here. We've got the last minute counting down, and a couple offers sounds like maybe coming in, and they will sell in 1 minute and 4 seconds. So now is the time, or well, let's just say you got to be on the phone lines in this next minute. That way we'll have, because if you want to stay there and, you know, we might have a little bidding frenzy at the end. You never know. But we just ask that you get in the last 50 seconds here, counting down to the hour. And we have 3. We have how much? Okay, so we're verifying another offer here. Let's see who else. 40 seconds. The most incredible, almost $50,000 earrings right here. Almost an inch, red barrel. We see literal 5 and 10 point red barrels go for over $5,000 individually. That by any metric would be, I mean, you got 12 of those basically. Yes, 3250. All right, 3250. I assume that's Daniel still. Okay, and then Brenda's at 35. All right, so we got 24 seconds to get anybody else in. Brenda knows. I know who's going to go for it here. We've got 3,500. 35, we're looking for 30, well, anything. I mean, there's no increment on the offer. You put in the best offer you can here. They're worth a fortune. 3750. Okay, 3750. 3750, Daniel. Oh, 37 rather. I'm sorry. Everything else was with the 50. 37. 38. Okay, 38 from Brenda. We're closing this offer situation in 8 seconds. 39. Oh my goodness, where are we standing here? Brenda, is she out? She's out? You're at 39 and operators nobody else, right? Oh, we've got to check across the country too. So nobody else. Is this really happening? It's happening. They're sold. Well, that's our top of the hour. So my goodness, well, here we are. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, glad you're with us. It's Wednesday night. This is TVON. We're live from Los Angeles. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm the host of the show, and we have, well, I don't know. That is, yeah, I'm definitely not selling jewelry, but I'm giving it away. We just saw $50,000 red barrel earrings go out for under $4,000. We all just witnessed that. So welcome in. Could be a very exciting 2 hours ahead. I must say we are live, so that's the beauty of it. You never know what's going to happen, what we're going to bring out, what we're going to show, or the method in which we get jewelry out the door. I'm not even going to use the term sell jewelry anymore because I don't know if you can really call this selling jewelry. I mean, you're technically supposed to profit on jewelry, or maybe at least recoup costs. We're not doing either of that. So here's where, again, we're going to see new designs. I'm going to show you, let me remove the earrings and show you what you may have missed from the first hour because those are now sold. So I'm going to move those aside, and congratulations again. And then I want to bring you some new, but we have, again, some reminders here that we have the $4.99 sapphire and diamond earrings. If you're just tuning in, want to walk you through what's here and what we have for you to consider from our number one, as we know that always is a little bit of a slower start on a Wednesday night, but we're glad you're here with us. So it is, I know it is. Yeah, Janae just called it the Great Jewelry Heist. Okay, that's, yeah, should that be an alternate name for my book? Yeah, it could be. I mean, if I keep giving jewelry away like this, it was supposed to be the inside, you know, the behind the scenes inside tales of the home shopping jewelry world. But you know what? Yeah, it's becoming just a great jewelry heist. So love that too. And again, here's a reminder of what we have. $4.99 on the sapphire and diamond drops. Yes, $4.99. The emerald pendant I'll prop up for you so you can see that, because that is only $9.99 for a gorgeous emerald, diamonds, and platinum, and chain is coming with it for free. So there's the $9.99 emerald necklace. Then you also have the moonstone. I think that one's pretty easy to tell what's going on with the moonstone in the center there, the big bridge. That is our huge moonstone for only $49.99. The gold quartz to your right. Back right, gold quartz, $18.88. In front of that is the kunzite in that fabulous fancy cut oval. That is only $16.99. And then let's look in front of the or in front of my emerald that I'm holding. In front of that is the alexandrite. This is the alexandrite that's GIA certified. That alexandrite is only $39.99. How is that about the same price as the red bear? I mean, come on, we're doing crazy things. And then that's $9.99. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something here on the top of the hour, because we always like to highlight something new. Now, remember that blue zircon, because what's going to happen is we're going to have a very familiar look coming up. This zircon is that newer design. So what I'm going to do is move these aside, bring you, okay, we got to move that kunzite. I love that kunzite. There's the gold quartz. That was a request. Here's the moonstone and the bridge. And then I'm going to start to bring out this really important aquamarine. I promised that we would have the new design with aquamarine, and anybody on our emerald for $9.99, let me know. Now, forgive me, we just had like 8 pieces up there, so let me come on in. Back to normal, centered up depth here so we can see that Sierra Santa Maria trillion and all the beauty of that really fresh new design that we have. Oh, that's pretty. And it's not centered, because nothing's centered for the rest of time because this wheel. But here we are. Sorry, it just drives me insane. It's 3 hours of just, but here we go. 113-1903. Because, I got nothing better to think about when I'm up here. Just, just work on centering the wheel as it does its own thing. But you've got an 80-pointer. So this is our Sierra Santa Maria, and it's done in solid gold. Now remember that thought, because this is going to seem like a sterling silver or plated deal, but that's not what it is. We're going to bring you something really, really special. And by the way, we also had gold, but the gold is all sold out today. So again, first item of the show. I think we figured out how to sell the first time of the show, bring up gold for really inexpensive prices. So we did. But we have our trillion cut here. It's 9 points in diamonds yet again. So you've got the big trillion cut. You don't see a lot of trillion cut aquas, so we think that's exciting. And then you're also getting what I'm calling the floating diamonds, because they do, when it's on the hand especially. I mean, I know you see how they're set. That's the whole point of being up close and personal with your viewpoint here at home. But to really see here where you get that impressive, when it's on, it's a bypass down the band, the floating diamonds beside your trillion, that looks amazing. And it's our 80-pointer Sierra Santa Maria. So let me try it on again in case you missed the blue zircon on the hand earlier, and we'll share that with you right now. This is, again, full money back return privileges are back. If you were somebody that says, sorry, I don't shop final sale, welcome back in. Full money back guarantee with every single piece you shop for, a gold color change on this item, as well as many others I will offer tonight. So your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold, and our 14-karat salad, okay? So a beautiful piece here, and let's show it like that so you can see that trillion, and what a beautiful way to get those bright baby blues, not that lighter, barely there blue that a lot of aquas can only just try to give us, but instead that really impressive brighter sky blue that we have here. So our 80-point stone, and let's go ahead, do something crazy here when there's a lot of gold, beautiful diamonds, 2 ways to wear it. Obviously you decide how you want to point that aquamarine up or down the hand for you. It'll be your choice to make, but it's a very, very special look, isn't it? There's something always good about the trillions. I think that just no matter if it's a stone known for sparkle or not, a trillion tends to deliver a lot of that and bring us that extra beauty that I think is appreciated and really nice to see. So on this one, we're going to go, well, I'm looking at the price tag, because aqua is a little more pricey, at least in the Sierra Santa Maria variety, than blue zircon, which I say because we had it earlier in blue zircon, and we know where that one stood. And we know that this stone is a little more unusual to get in that color and in that saturation. There's your direct look at it too, so you can really appreciate the kind of color and saturation. However, it also is going to be that one that I absolutely implore you to just pop your head in and just check it out, because when you see really good aqua, that is not readily available. You really have to seek it and search it. And that's where usually the only place you're actually going to find it is auction houses. And a lot of those not available and open to the public. They can be only held in big cities, where I know let's face it, the majority of you are probably not watching from New York City or Los Angeles because we have a nationwide audience. So when you just go figure how many different options, how many different cities might you be watching from, probably more than just those two. And again, those are usually, if not Hong Kong, which is an even bigger trip, so be prepared. But this is where you can get that auction house level, but we don't have to leave home. Don't have to get on a plane. Don't have to be invited and do the credit checks that, listen, you can't walk into these auctions. They're not open to the public. So you're looking at a lot of hoop jumping just to participate in auction deals like that. Come on over and take a look at it again, and let's go ahead and do just that. We'll do our own auction house. This is now called the House of Blair, and we're going to do an auction on this $1,799 aquamarine that is your most intense, but unlike a lot of the aquas that we do that are 5 and 6 carats, this one's very wearable, could even be a pinky ring to thumb ring and anywhere in between. Really, truly it could, and yet it's got that wearable size and a newer mounting, and I'm going to put it up for auction, and we're going to do $1,500. You know what? Not even 15. We could start at $1,000, but I want to try something different. And that is where the blue zircon was. I think we all remember that. So this is a bit of a challenge considering we've seen the ring with a different stone just a few minutes ago. And now we're not doing $1,000. Now, I've done enough of these shows to know that when you come back from a 6-week-long sale event, sometimes you got to do some extreme things. I think that we've already accomplished that just by seeing what we saw in that wild make an offer moment with the red barrel earrings. And now we're doing an auction where I am really thinking about starting lower than $1,000 when you've got a superior aqua. There is no better variety of aqua in the entire world than what you're looking at, and we're not even doing $1,000 to start. Welcome on into Wednesday. These shows are live for a reason, and you're not going to find this happening any other place. And that's why when you're here, you get the values. When you're here, you get the opportunities. When you're here, you get the prizes of the grand collection here. And no two ways about it, this one is going to be something to behold. And it's not even $1,000 to open. We're going to go even lower because I know how it's always a little bit of a slog to come out of these big sale events, especially ones that go on for a month and a half. So here's our chance to pick it up, and we will make the values happen. I promise you that. You're seeing them already. So welcome on in. Let's get shopping. Let's get you something fabulous and unique and special and all those things. And yet it is not going to be $1,000 or $900 to open. I already had the ring with a different stone. This is the more expensive variety of a stone in the same mounting, and it's not even $900 or $800. Let's do something really crazy here, and let's just go, because honestly, it's a $2,000 band. The gold alone is $2,000, so you start there. $2,000 for a band. I tell you that all the time. Nobody knows better than we do. We are the manufacturer, so we know. We understand what it takes to make a solid gold band to start before you even put a gem or a diamond in the middle. And now we're going to go $700 to open. Let's try it. It's just $1,000. Actually, it's $1,100 off from where it should be. With a $10 increment, that only matters if we get the open, so that's the first thing. And you've got a chance to pick up the Sierra Santa Maria for a very small price tag. But your calls are how you do it. That's how you get in. That's how you participate, and you are choosing your gold. You are getting your ring size. You are getting all that for free, the shipping for free, the gold color change for free, anything else free. All we can add, all those freebies that are everything you would pay for elsewhere or pay for on your own. That's even worse, because then you got to go figure out where to and how to and who's reputable. No, this is just where we do it all. Leave it to the experts who made the piece in the first place. We do it all, and we do it for nothing. So this is where you get on in on a lovely Sierra Santa Maria in the trillion, 80-pointer, diamonds at 9 points, and then we'll move on. No open on that one, no problem. We'll keep on moving. We've got a couple of new ones today. I've got, I know that we had the moonstone earlier. It's a 4 carat. It's still hanging out. That 4 carat moonstone was incredible. It was a $5,000 ring. I do have a very large and really divine. You know, not a lot of moonstones could come out in the same show that that round did. That pendant's coming up. I have a new tanzanite in a new mounting that we've never seen that feels like 2 bands surrounding your tanzanite. Wait till you see that in focus. We even have a white zircon and a trapeche and some gorgeous spiral opal drop earrings and anything you want to see. Requests? Tell me what it is you'd like to see in this show, and we're going to make it happen. And by the way, if you'd like this aqua, which is now moving its way, it's going to skedaddle right off the screen here before you know it. Here's what I'm going to do. If you want it, let's not tell anyone we did this. First caller can get it. I'm giving it 60 seconds, first caller. Whoever takes advantage, it's either 60 seconds at this offering or the first caller who takes it, whatever happens first, $699, skip the auction, no auction, and you get to decide your gold color and your size right here and now. Take a look at that. $699, forget the auction. Just send it out first caller. Let's do that instead. White, yellow, rose, and in your size. And that's as simple as I can make a ring. And I don't have a lot of rings for $699, even in the last 5 years, okay? So it's really stunning to be able to say, $699 takes it. That's a big value right there. No question about it. With diamonds and the Trillion Aqua. Have you ever seen an aqua deliver splash like that one? That we know the color saturation is what we expect out of that Sierra Santa Maria mine that only we carry at this point. Outside of auction houses, that's where you have to go, because why? It hasn't been mined in a long time. It's been about a decade and a half since there was last any production out of that mine. So you figure the time that's gone by and the amount of demand that all follows. There's a lot of aqua lovers, but when there's any knowledge of the Sierra Santa Maria, there are a lot of collectors that are going to have the world to search and not find it. And so that's why you tend to put them in auction houses where you put those collectors together and let them battle it out for this level of color saturation in the aqua. And we're just here giving it away. So $699 gets it. All right, so next up, and we do have some big hoop earrings today. There are 3 carats. Now when I say big, they're not 1-2 inches. They're really wearable, but they're the oval diamonds. So we'll see those coming up in 3 carats total weight in our oval diamond hoops. We have some really special yellow diamond material for you as well. We have an Alween and an Alexandrite. I did bring out a more affordable Alexandrite. If you can't quite do the $4,000 GIA certified one that we have, I can bring you another, which is going to be a little more wearable also. It's a smaller stone, but it really shows the purple. Here it is. That's really lovely. Look at the purples. It's pretty much all purple already. And that'll be 112-42991. So that's a one only here. It's going to be our platinum design with an 18-point Alexandrite. So we've gone a tad smaller, but that's going to help bring this price down. And 65 points in the double halo and diamonds, but a couple extras that get even larger and are set down into the split of the shank and design. So we only have this one. Let's just do some giving away here. $59.99 is the price. Now I can't do that because earlier tonight, if you missed it, I had GIA certified carat 20. And guess what? That was here for only $39.99. So I can't rightfully get $59.99 for an 18-pointer. It's just not going to work, and that's just a function of, okay, putting 2 Alexandrites on one show. 18-pointer, 65 points in diamonds, platinum setting. So now that we've said that, let's just make sure in the, hopefully the aqua's getting its home. I sure hope so. That's a heck of a value on the aqua. But we're going to do something really wild here and just give it away. And if we don't want to do auctions, that's fine with me. I'll just start giving stuff away like I usually do. And we'll have some fun. Now, also, that's important to note is that you see the blue greens, but they're more subtle than the purples. The purples are what you're seeing really stronger than the blues and the greens. And that is because there's a little bit of hot light here and it's already taking that and really it's driving the color change. And by the way, bigger diamonds, that outside especially, the outside halo and the side stones there, much larger diamonds than we typically see rather than just accents. And yet all in platinum, one beautiful ring here that was $59.99 as I said. And if you think I'm just making stuff up, well, I'd be a fictional writer if that was the case. No, because I do love writing and have a degree in writing, and so, you know, that's what I'd be doing. But that's an older item there, and we're just going to blow it out for you because $59.99 doesn't make sense with what I'm already doing today with this stone called Alexandrite, which is known as one of the rarest in the world. Tough to get much more rarity than that. So here's how we're going to make this happen. $59.99 won't be. I'm just going to give it away. So if you love something, best to always dial in early. That way, if you're on the phone lines early, you give yourself that first dibs opportunity. That's important. So it's under $2,000. And that is one of the most saturated. We just took $4,000 off this ring, and it's one collar only for a really striking stone. The purples that are coming through are indicative of 100% color change. You see it here again. We love looking at jewelry, don't we? We just love the way this looks. But when you think about, okay, most of it, you even saw the one earlier, had more of that golden green, kind of a golden blue green. This one's already delivering purple. Welcome to the Brazilian best here. And that 100% color change material that is not 19, 18, 17, 16. Who says there's no sale going on? There's no banner, but look at my prices. And if you know anything about jewelry, if you've ever watched it, if you've ever looked at it, if you've ever just even glanced at jewelry and you know what this stone is, you know this is too low, and I'm having to do that tonight. That's what we're doing. And it's not even $1,599. Go ahead and grab it. It is $1,499, and you get one of the very best Alexandrites we have ever shown for color. That, it rarely gets that purple under these studio lights. And there it is for $1,499. Can't buy a platinum band for that price anywhere. So excited to see that, yes, but such an important value and only one there. I brought out some rarities. I brought out Aweens, which is a really bright, kind of a cobalt blue. It's such a striking color. Also have some pink diamonds. Pink diamonds that don't feel bridal, because a lot of the pink diamonds I bring, sometimes they feel a little bit bridal. We have something in more of a band style that's a little more fun. It's a little more wearable. It doesn't have to be on the left hand ring finger. So we've got that as well. And these beautiful drop earrings, wait till you see these. These all diamond drops. So excited. And then we'll have that yellow diamond wonder ring, which I know has only been on the air once, and it was such a hit, we sold out. So what we did was we had a lot of you asking to bring it back. So we made a few. It took us a while, but they're here. And we will put these, think about how you can put that around anything, one or two, whether you're doing full ring guards or just a stacked set. And they look beautiful around anything and everything. For example, look at this. Here's a yellow diamond band. You can certainly wear it that way, or watch as I add a trapeche. You could do this with anything, virtually anything. That trapeche is small. Look at how that just magic. Now watch if you want to add another. That's where you get full on wondering goodness. Look at that. And that's around an enormous stone. And look how they sit so perfectly together. So if you want to have the ultimate high end in wonder rings, you get the big yellow diamond. So we'll have that coming up as well. And it works with anything and everything. I could put them around this platinum piece if I wanted to. If you want to go for a two-tone look, yes, you could put them around virtually anything of any shape and any size. That's why we call it the wonder ring. So let me show you these earrings. They're white diamond drop earrings. We're 1125016. These look like pear shapes, but beyond, because no pear shape can flash like these baguettes and rounds do together. And it's 1125016. Look at that. So this is a really pretty earring, and you get a lovely style here that's really wearable. And let me zoom back because they're quite big. We just had a nice size ring up there, and these are a little bit larger. So wait to see them on, because you're going to see that, and I think you're really going to be wowed. And then they do have this luxury look, which is, well, first 18 karat gold. So it's not the look of luxury, it is luxury. That's all of our jewelry. But I must say, when you get that 18 karat gold, and you get the hoop to start, and then this beautiful drop, which is the illusion style we love seeing out of a very high-end designer. But this is the way we can make it affordable, because they get $60,000 for earrings like this. We don't. We can't. I couldn't even get $60,000. I couldn't even get $50,000 on red beryl earrings that were beautiful stiletto red barrels. That just, it's bizarro. But this is where, again, spoil you much? Yes, we do. And proud of it. We're proud. And if we're not, who else is? Tell me where you get spoiled with fine jewelry prices, jewelry that means something, that is valuable, that is rare, that is special, that is solid, precious metals, and all the best. And you know what? With all the baguettes at 41 and then the rounds at 46, you are getting almost a carat in VS diamonds that are white and bright as can be. Then you get the 18 karat gold. That's a hoop at the top, and so that's going to just click open and close. And then you have staying in the 18 karat white gold here, and then I'll show you the length. So love that you're getting that 87 points in diamonds, all bigger stones. They have a great finishing too. So if you are somebody who says, you know what, I really, especially like it's summertime, it's hot outside, let's put the hair up. Well, guess what? The back of your earring is going to be seen now. And now you're going, oh, well, that's the giveaway. That's the tell. And cheap earrings don't have a backside like that, and really fine ones do. And this is where every last detail, that was a lot of extra 18 karat gold to achieve that, but well worth it. They're also over an inch. They're 1.25 inches top to bottom. There's your hoop. I'm going to show you one on. Really simple, easy style to put on and take off with that hinged and straight post. So that makes it simple. And wait till you see the great movement they have. Goes with everything. Just a way where I always say, you got the hoops, you got the studs. Good. But I think the drop earring, having one drop earring in diamonds, is going to be the completer to the collection. It's going to complete the set and be one that I think you might be surprised at how much you enjoy wearing those and get a chance to wear something that doesn't feel overly dressy. I don't think it says, oh my gosh, we're going out for the evening and we're dressing in full length cocktail attire. It's just a really important look and a great style, and the movement and the white bright diamonds that you get are fantastic and better value. Let's go ahead and take another close-up look and blow them out. No, can't get $49.99 tonight. Not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. And we're going to give away some jewelry one way or the other. So welcome in to Wednesday night. It's a wild one. It already has been. We've given away some of the most precious pieces that exist here in our inventory, and we're keeping on doing it. So instead of 49 or 39 or 29, one caller, that's it. 18 karat white gold's how they stay. Only have the one. Wish I had more. That's just not in the cards with this one. These are from the big designer. They're not a look-alike. They actually are from that big, well-known designer who still operates fantastic boutiques that are in the highest end cities in the world, on the most pricey of rent districts. And yet, here's what we have. Instead of $29.99, one pair, under $2,000. They are $19.99. One only though, that's it, and they will be yours. Don't forget Wonder Ring coming up. Each Wonder Ring giving you 2 carats in diamonds in yellows. We have the Trapiche that I showed with the yellow diamond Wonder Ring as well. So that'll be coming up, or if you have any requests whatsoever, we really want to get those taken care of because a lot of you have missed that money back guarantee and want to have that in place when you shop. So this is the time to do that. And then we do have, okay, the 13 karat. This is what I started wearing the show with. This amazing 13.5 karat stone in tanzanite right here. This is also, there happen to be 2 queen stones today. That means the most divine of the collection. Now in this case, it's museum reserve, yes, but it also is the leader of the museum reserves, and it's our 113-1924 number, 14 karat solid gold. That is one huge cushion cut, and I know you see the reds because I'm hoping you see the reds. I know I do on my monitor, and my monitor is, I guarantee you, older than yours. It is 13 karats 47, and the reds are gleaming from every angle. Now, you're seeing them at the top now because that's the way it's facing up to your eye level. But look at this. As we move it around, you will see every single angle of that stone just bright lit from within with neons. It also has diamonds that are stacked baguettes, 73 points there. So they're looking fabulous, aren't they? And you get 3 on each side. So there are 6 stones, all larger, and those are what you call semi-bezels. Semi meaning half. So you can see half, which is the top and the bottom, is going to be the bezel set. So they're locked into that staircase design. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Brace yourselves. It's good. This is beyond. I know we're all really, again, we all are jaded when it comes to tanzanite, because if you ever tune in here, you see nothing but blue wing block D. And lately, in the last many months, it's been museum reserve blue wing block Ds exclusively. So yeah, they're the best out there. No one's going to have better, and that's a fact. Well, look at the reds coming through from a distance here, and their own pizzazz. Those diamonds are really pulling their weight, aren't they? That is not just a little mere accent or just something to look at on the sides. It is built up to the way where those diamonds are incredible. They're over 10 points a piece on average. They should be equal in their size. So just so you understand where those are, they should be about 12 points a piece, 12 to 13, right in that neighborhood. But this is the ultimate. And if you'd like it, give me a call and I'll give you a price tag. We'll make it off air here. It's incredible. I can't do this any other way. You've seen them before. You know what these stones involve. You know what kind of per carat they go for. We're looking at one of our very best here, and we'd love to help you out with it. I know it's supposed to be $22,999. That's going to equate to a different price tag than we're used to seeing on a per carat, because that would put it, as good as that is for where you might be shopping tanzanite elsewhere, that's still, the problem is that's going to put it right around, I don't know, I was estimating here, and you know what, I'll just do the math for you to get exact. Anyways, because that's more, I think, just important. It's 1,700 a carat, 1,707. So that's a little more than we're all used to. So here's what we can do. We can talk about it. We can open that dialogue and get that conversation going if you're somebody who does want to have one of the higher end. And there aren't many stones left in total. So we know it's getting to be that time when you want to make sure that you're really doing, you know, what you should here. The due diligence is important. I know you probably had a chance now to look around. I mean, we've had them for nearly 8 years. So it's hopefully you've had a chance to look around, see different qualities, notice the different cuts and the different qualities and the different amounts of red, or really the lack thereof. Because if you're shopping anywhere else, you're not really seeing any actual red to your stones. So this is where you get all of that and that really important value that just can't be beat. So give me a call if you're interested. We can do that 13 karat 47 for you for a superb price tag. And then we've got already bottom of the hour. So it means halfway through the show, I've got the big moonstone coming up. Let's do it. One moonstone. This is your go with everything. Tell me something. Do you ever think about when you purchase something? Do you ever think about how you're going to wear it? What you're going to wear it with? We're women, so, and maybe clothes aren't your thing, maybe it is. But no matter what, jewelry is still something we wear. So I think no matter who you are, where you stand on, what you prioritize in how you like to accessorize. Is it your bag? Is it your jewelry? Is it your handbag? Is it your scarves? Is it your clothing? Is it your shoes? Whatever it is, I know one thing about us is we love jewelry. At least we appreciate jewelry. I want to show you something. And I want to show it on the neckline here because that's where it's going to go. And let me just see, do you think about, okay, what am I going to wear all the time? What am I going to enjoy wearing every day? And we all have our pieces. Sometimes it's a meaningful style, maybe a gift, maybe it's a locket or an initial, or maybe it's a diamond solitaire, or maybe it's just a great religious symbol. Maybe it's your Star of David or your cross. This is really where, again, layerable piece, not oversized, but really the color that goes with everything. Now, we spent some good time talking earlier today about a moonstone. Let's go back up close because I like to show you pieces in all different ways. But this is the up close on a moonstone that is giving us just as much color, just as much rainbow effect and iridescence and lovely, lovely bright colors. And I love the moonbeam effect, as I call it. Moonstone, moonbeams. You see this glow. Secondary to what's happening inside the stone, you see a bit of a wash of glow over really at the surface. So that to me is exciting. And we have the 4 carat that we noted earlier in the round. Now we're just shy of that. 1171 is the item number. And this would actually be a 301. Not all that different in size, and what we gave up in an overall diamond weight, we have in one bigger center stone, which is a 15-pointer on its own bezel set. Now that is a beauty. And if you spend time thinking about, before you make a purchase, and if you don't just think, because some people will just make a jewelry purchase based on one fact, and that is, I like it. I like the way it looks. I like it. I like the price. Now you can dive into other things like the rarity, the history behind it, the type of stone, what it symbolizes, what it means. That's all fine and well. But if you just base your jewelry purchases on, I like it, I buy what I like the look of. Or if you think a step further about how am I going to wear it? How often will I wear it? Do we think about that now? I think absolutely we do. We want to invest into pieces we know either we're going to wear or maybe it's the person you're gifting it to. Know that they're going to wear it and enjoy it. Well, I think with this stone, given all the different shimmering colors and the fact that it's not overly garish, it's not too bright, it's not too like in your face, it really has a softness about it, but also a power. Because as the stone colors are softer, it's very powerful in that it almost changes and transitions just based on the subtle movement it has. So as we look at it again, we see all those fabulous colors and we're gonna go ahead and give it away. Why not? We've had it before, no secret. It's been here and it's been wonderful at $23.99. Now we're trying to make some waves here, and I think we have already. Let's keep it going for the next 89 minutes. We can, but you see here, I'm gonna show you the length. Remember, one bigger bezel set stone, very important as opposed to a lot of little stones. Left the stone itself rather classic and clean. We didn't do a lot around it. We didn't do a halo or 2 or 3. We just gave it this great length. This drop, this length is going to be right at, let's see, it's about 3/4 of an inch. Yes. So 3/4 of an inch again on the neckline. If you missed that earlier, that's how we started that presentation, to give you an idea of how beautiful it's going to be with everything that you wear, and that softer side of the shimmering effect. And just moving it as I am, you can see it really does change, sometimes more purple and blue, sometimes more pink and golden and orange. That's the beauty of the moonstone in these high-end qualities. And please choose your gold color, however you'd like it set. Do you want the white gold as it's in, basket and bale? Or do you want the yellow gold? Do you want the rose gold? All possibilities. So you get to decide, you get to choose, And we're going to blow it out right now. No longer 23. Welcome in, and thank you for all of you dialing in early. That's a really good idea. I would highly recommend. Early's always better. It's always going to put you at the front of the line. It's always going to get you in a hurry, and we love that too. But it's not going to be 2000 or 1999. We got a better thing going here. So let's make it happen, and let's make it really exciting. And this is your chance to pick up a moonstone in a mighty fine size. And if you weren't with me earlier tonight, the 4 carat I had was $5,000. 4 carat, $5,000. Yes, it had a little more gold and a little more diamond weight. But really the driving force behind that was the stone and its size, because if it's already 3 carats in this case, or 4 carats, it looks even larger. Another thing to consider with these moonstones, they look larger than they weigh. So as we look at it again here, we've got our 1990, okay, you guys aren't loving 1999, no problem. I got a better value, and I'm blowing it out. We'll leave it here till it goes. White, yellow, or rose gold, and your most versatile pendant is right there now. That's the one you either keep or you give. I know a lot of us are starting, like when we get into August, because, you know, in the retail world for a long, long time, the sales world, the shopping world, we know that August is when we can start thinking a little bit more about fall's around the corner, holidays will be following very soon. We want to have great gifting ideas, and we want to be able to save when the opportunity presents itself. That opportunity is right at this moment. And it's not even 15 or 14. 3 carat moonstone. We never ever see this size for this price, and we're blowing it out for not 14 or 13 or 12. Come on in. I need your calls. I am giving jewelry away. And you know, if you've watched me for 20 minutes, 20 years, whatever it's been, you know a value when you see one. You know it. This is the value on the moonstone. This is the huge gem. This is the big diamond as your bail. And here's what I'll do. I'm going to blow it out. $12.99 is not doing it, Tony. I don't know what it's going to take right now, but I'm working it. We are working some magic here tonight. I know, coming off a sale. 6 weeks of a sale. You got to do something when you get out of it. So we're doing that now. We are bringing you the value tonight, $11.99, $10.99, even the gold finding by itself, without the moonstone, without the big diamond. And you got the big moonstone and the big diamond. And you're putting it all together, and it's not even $1,000. Welcome to the giveaways. The giveaways are now. And it's $999. That's it. And we're going to wait and see who's got it, and when it's gone, it's gone. So this is your moment to go ahead and take it, and then we'll give it 60 seconds. See if it may already be gone. This is it. Your time to shine and glow. And like the moon itself, that is really, well, the moon's never been that colorful. There's been some incredible moons of late, too. The big full moon and incredible. But this kind of color. And I just had a 4 carat for $5,000. Why isn't this 3 or 2 or even 1? It makes no sense whatsoever, and hopefully that's when you like to shop, is when it just doesn't make any sense. That's when you like to take advantage. That's when you know, I'm here to just move jewelry, and you know for about probably a week or so, you know, you come off a big sale, probably for about a week or so, it's going to take that to get everyone back and get our bearings and get you used to what we're doing here. And this is, again, where welcome back in the most grand of fashion. And if these prices tonight all throughout the show seem way too crazy for you and way too low, then that's exactly the point. That's exactly the intention. All right, we'll let you have a minute with that one. I don't know. What do you think? Yellow diamond wondering time? Didn't even have anyone call me for the off-air. What if the off-air was $10 on that tanzanite? What if it was? I'm just saying, what if? Call me on stuff. Call me. Let's talk. Let's make requests. Let's get your all your heart's desired taken care of here. We can do it. We just need to know. Need your help there on that end. Need to know what you're thinking about. I have the most luxury purple sapphire. I was looking at it. It needs some rhodium, but our jewelers had already left for the day. Lucky them, they left early. So here's what we've got, though, in a beautiful purple sapphire. And it is one of the richer colors. I just want to flash a few things. You let me know if you're interested. Did you see our trapeche with the big open nucleus in the center, which they rarely have? The big, bright, transparent sections of bright green. Love that. Emerald, or rather these are emerald cut. Fire opals. We have these fire opal earrings. These look fantastic, don't they? Look at those emerald cut fire opals. That is a high-end design too. We're seeing just about everything in that design these days. and loving it. So pink diamonds, I promised a pink diamond that was less traditional than some. We can show that for you as well. And the moonstone still hanging out. All right, so moonstone's here at $9.99. Take a look at this pink diamond double floral. Highway ring, crisscross style, two very bright. These are the bubblegum pinks as well, so that's very exciting. It's 112-3468. Nope, that's the wrong one. I got a different one. We've got, hold on, stop everything. That was the Aween. I'm not going to show that probably at all because the last time I had a really exotic was the red barrels. I think they're not going to let me show any more exotics for the rest of the show. Although this is pink diamonds, pretty important there. We do have Aween. If anyone wants to see it, just holler at me. This is 113-0394. That is, oh, welcome in. So Laura just joined us in the show. Just sent a nice email. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Laura, that's very sweet of you to say. Very sweet. No red carpet tonight, just, you know, dinner. But, you know, dinner's good. Like, dinner's nice, right? Nice, you know, Wednesday night dinner. Yeah, just that. But thank you, Laura. You're so sweet and kind. This is 18 karat gold, solid. So that's the first upgrade. Then the fact that these pinks are not the traditional pinks either, because usually they tend to be a little lighter. This is more of a bubblegum pink. They're not quite purple. I wouldn't say lavender, maybe a fleck there here and there, but it's really just about those pinks. 4 points, 46 points in the diamonds. Okay. So we got 2 points each if they're even, and they look pretty close. Maybe a 3 and a 1. I don't know. Either way, it's not the size of the pink diamonds, it's the color that counts, and the fact that you have them in a natural state. There's so much going on right now, and most of it's lab grown. We know that, but it's not just the white diamonds that we got to be extra cautious of right now. It's now the lab grown, didn't take them long, has turned to manufacturing and creating and synthesizing colors of diamonds as well. So now we got to worry about, okay, am I getting the real deal? Am I getting the real, and of course here you know what I need to worry, but this is where again, there are such a thing now as diamonds that are being called pink diamonds, and you have to wonder, okay, but if there's some weird name attached to it or some, like those extra little fancy trade names they give, whatever it is, those are not, yeah, they're not, then they're not real and they don't usually look real. So what we're finding is just like the technology took a minute to get the faux diamonds kind of up to speed, same thing happening with the colors of diamonds right now. You're seeing a lot of lab grown that are really bright colors that the natural stones do not actually, they're not derived in those colors. So if you're getting a true natural unheated, untreated, you know it because it's known for some signature colors. The blues are never bright. I always marveled at, you know, there were blue diamonds offered for a lot of years, and the blue diamonds were these bright, like think denim jeans. And I thought, well, when they're right, man, they were irradiated. They were natural diamonds that were then irradiated to get a blue color, but it in no way resembled what a natural blue diamond looks like. And that's really the difference. Same with the pinks you're seeing now. You're seeing a lot of synthesized versions come out of labs, but they're these bright, hot pink colors. That's also not the natural color of a diamond. This is. And this is one of the stronger colors of a pink diamond. So that's also really important to remember. And it's 18 karat gold. There's only one here. It does stay in the 18 karat white gold. It is a designer piece, and so excited about what we're doing here with the crossover style and the two florals. Really feels like a deuces kind of ring because you have the crossover band, which is, as you see, very thick and solid, and nice heavier crisscross. And then the two florals, one more centered, one off to the side. Love the asymmetry of this design itself, which then you can choose to wear it however you like. I centered them up here just for viewing purposes, but you could jog it one way or the other if you'd like to as well. Trust me, it'll go. Jason, what were you taking over there? Congratulations, wonderful. When we talk about pink diamonds and 2 bands of 18 karat gold and bigger white diamonds that are only 5 and 5, so 10 stones in total, you're talking about a pretty serious ring. Should be $49.99. Doing a lot better than that. Come on in. Let's get y'all all rocking and rolling here. The shopping is fine, and even though a lot of people are about to join us in about 19 minutes, that's the normal start of a show time, so it's about to happen here where you're gonna have a lot more competition coming up in the next few minutes. Here's the time right now to go ahead and get your favorite pink diamond piece with the really strong, this is about as strong as a natural pink gets. They really, and I'll never forget, I don't know if you guys remember this, it was a lot of years ago at this point, but there was an actual certified bubblegum pink that had been on this show. It was, and I'll never forget because it was an 8-pointer and it went for $12,000. And it was here for a few months, but then it finally got its home and a collector snagged it and it was great. and it was actually graded as a bubblegum pink, and it was so rare to see that. Well, you've got 2 of them here, and still a large size. And we love the rounds. The rounds are very, very special. We know that. So you get all of that together, and the fact is, it's coming below $5,000. We're not doing $49 or $39 or $29. This is the jewelry giveaway show you've been waiting for. This is what we're doing tonight. We've only got about an hour and 18 minutes to do it, and yet this one will be better than even $19.99. That's pretty much the alert where you can say goodbye to that one, but it's going lower than $19.99. Got to give away jewelry. I don't know if $19.99 is the full-on giveaway we need yet, so let's go there and not do 19 or 18. This will be the time to dial in right now, because lower is going to make you very happy. It just will. Anything better than $19.99, guaranteed gone. But instead of 18 or 17 or 16 or 15, I know, who needs a 12% off? Do you realize how much I just took off this piece? We're saving you thousands and thousands and thousands. And do not neglect the fact it's 18 karat solid gold times 2, because there are 2 wider bands that are wrapping over each other. And it's not even $15.99. Okay, $14.99 first caller, go ahead. That's a one only, and you will wear it. And I mean every day. Like, that's an everyday way to do pink diamonds. I've had $100,000 pink diamonds twice. They may not be your everyday. They could be, but not everyone's going to be comfortable wearing that. This is where you just wear your pink diamonds. You have that simple, elegant, double floral design. It's $14.99. I mean, come on. That just shows you, like, there's a moment here. There's an opportunity you have that's waiting for one caller to say, I'd be crazy not to get it, because those pink diamonds are some of the best we've seen. And we have, and I'm not one to bring you pink diamonds just for the sake of bringing them and saying, here they are. They have to be of a better quality to even put them in a piece of jewelry here. Okay, you guys are waiting for yellow diamond wonder rings. Top of the hour, they're coming. Top of the hour. I only have, well, this is the sad news, and it's going to be 6 more than I have of anything else, but I have 7 of them. But the reason that's only going to accommodate probably 3 people is because you all get them in sets of 2, the ring guard action. So we're going to show those yellow diamond wonder rings coming up at the top of the hour. It's 15 minutes from right now. So make sure you stay with us to see those yellow diamond massive wonder rings. These are not small, round, brilliant stones either. Therefore, they really give this very important effect. Okay, so we're going to keep on moving. I do have this incredible value on a purple sapphire. It's that rich, all natural, unheated. We've seen some incredible unheated sapphires in recent days. I know the band needs some rhodium. That's okay. I've noted that. Here's what we have. 113-1414 is your number. Let me know on that 18 karat gold band. And here we are with our gigantic purple sapphire. This is the 177 in one of the most unusual, rich, saturated. It's not just purple, because I'm against it too. If a purple stone, see, I'm a girl who has long collected amethyst. I wear one every day. Now, I don't wear my jewelry on the air. I get to wear one piece, and it's my signet ring. That's the only thing I'm allowed to wear. I don't wear anything else that competes with our jewelry. Obviously, I need an earring, but I wear the most neutral jewelry here because I don't want anything competing with what we bring. So, but I always am one. I have to have an amethyst on for sentimental reasons. So that's my thing. But I will tell you, I'll be the first one to say, never get an amethyst or a sapphire that looks like an amethyst, because amethyst is a much more affordable way to get the purple color in a gem. So I never want you to think about purple sapphires in the amethyst color, because some of them will be, and they'll be so much more expensive than what you would pay for a purple quartz, and then you may not appreciate exactly their rarity. So what I suggest is getting a purple that really has this regal, rich color like this one has. This is that. Doesn't look like amethyst, doesn't look like tanzanite, doesn't look like any other stone really. Instead, it's got a combination. It's really a rich velvety purple, a pink, and a red. So it's got this saturation level that's so nice. It's our 177 cushion cut with a 73-point diamond weight. Every one of them is a tapered baguette wrapping around, creating this beautiful halo. Not so beautiful band, but it will be beautiful when you get it. There's your finishing on the inside, which is also showing the clarity of the stone. And here's what we have in white gold only. It stays in the white gold. I do want to give you a different angle because that's necessary. When we see the baguettes face on, they look as yellow as the band does. And neither will be. They're white diamonds. It's going to be white gold. There's just, sometimes our jewelers don't see the need for rhodium there. So it's only something that becomes clear when it's up close on TV. So again, just goes to show you, you at home, you never miss a thing when it's on TV because there's a lot you see. And I have great eyesight. I really pride myself in that. I'm really blessed because when you're in the diamond business and the jewelry world, you want to have really good eyesight. And I got to tell you, I don't see half the things before it gets on TV. That's the point. It's 10 power magnification. That's really the wonderful thing about watching these pieces here up close. But take a look at the value because that was an $11,999 sapphire ring, doing a lot better price for you here tonight. And one caller only, as we still have our 18 karat gold pink diamond floral ring. Again, a lot of new viewers about to join us in about 12 minutes. So the viewership changes dramatically here in a few minutes. Just shop your items from the first 2 hours now so you don't miss out to somebody else. It happens every single weeknight show. But let's blow this out first and make it unbelievably affordable and nowhere near. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is nowhere near $5,000 either. We're taking a lot of $5,000 pieces down tonight so that you can get that celebration of welcome to our first day off of sale. And the way we get to do it here, amazing. And you know what? It's not even $39.99. No, let's go even lower. I need you ready to go though. Come on in. I'm really toying with some major value and really thinking about how low can we go to make sure that you pick up that phone and say yes on one of the most exotic, and to think that's all natural, unheated, untreated, not a fleck of treatment. Faceting, yes. Polishing, yes. Facet and polish, that's just the process of cutting a gem from its rough state so it's pretty enough to be in a gorgeous piece of jewelry. That's it. That's all. And it's not even $39, $29.99. Unheated, almost 2 karat, and that vanadium rich that allows us to get the purple color and this saturated. It's like a deep, 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 almost fuchsia. You know what it reminds me of? Cashmeres. Have you ever seen a cashmere here at TVON? A cashmere, not the cashmere scarves either, not those. Those were lovely. But not the cashmere scarves we had on our Christmas in July party a Friday ago. I'm talking about a cashmere sapphire. Those are the colors of the cashmere sapphires typically that we've had on the show. And it is not gonna be, I'll just keep going. Gotta move some jewelry here. Guys, we're gonna move some jewelry. Together, you and me, hand in hand, let's do this. We can move some jewelry. And we know we can. It's just going to matter. It's going to be a matter of getting these prices even further down. And I'm talking melt price. Let's do it. We know what melt price is because we've been doing that for months. We've been melting pieces that you say no. We melt them down, make a new. So this is really important. It's not 29 or 28. Look at how gorgeous that halo. This is the real true ballerina style. Sometimes you only see it though in a round or an oval. Here's the cushion cut with the ballerina style of baguettes. Sure, I'll go lower than 28. It's as low as I got to go to make sure it moves. Simple and easy. It's all we got to do. Just make sure we move jewelry. I'm lowering prices so we can do that. Because you know one thing. If it goes too cheap, it's going to go. There's no two ways about it. And please forgive that it needs rhodium. I asked, our jewelers had already gone for the day this afternoon when I saw that. So again, but I really want to just, if you can look past that and know that it's going to arrive in perfect form for you. And that's just how white gold is done. White gold always has the rhodium plating, and sometimes that process can be a little difficult to see in real life. So again, that's already, the note has been made. It will be perfect when it arrives. Just be aware of that. 28, couldn't even deny that as a great value. You know what, we're going to do better than 27 or 26 or 25. And I know you guys remember 12% off. I have everything memorized by heart. If that was even $29.99, where would that have gone? $26.39. Instead, you're not even paying that. So it's like the best of all worlds. You get the discount, but better. You get more than 12% off. You get the money back guarantee as well. You're still getting the sizing. You're still getting the shipping for free. This one stays in the white gold, so that's going to stay the way it is. But I think what a combo, and a perfect combo at that. And it's not 25. It's $24.99. And we'll give it 30 seconds. And that'll be it. And I've written the note, rhodium. It needs rhodium. So there we go. So just so you know, that will be done. All right, coming up, we're going to get to, we have 8 minutes till our top of the hour. So just 8 minutes to go until we bring out the yellow diamond wonder ring. I have a question for you. When we do white diamonds, because I have one coming up this weekend, I have a huge white diamond coming up this weekend. And it's really pretty, and it's something we've never done before, and it happens to be a 1.5 carat white diamond. So I'm just going to put that out there just in case anybody's looking for a very large white diamond, or if you know somebody who's getting engaged. That's my, my diamond coming up this weekend, 1.5 carat. However, in diamonds, they could have a slight body color. Here's what I would prefer you to think about. Number one, it's a round. Number two, it is so white, it's blue white, and it's not a diamond at all. It's a rarer white zircon with absolutely nothing but brilliance, dispersion, and fire beyond what diamonds can do without the price tag of a big diamond and without going faux. This also feels like a best of all worlds moment. It really does. It's 112-7972. It's a beautiful piece. Well, let me know who's got that sapphire, because I know that one's going to go. And same with our pink diamond flower ring in the 18 karat gold, the alexandrite we had earlier, all of the above, they must go. But this is the clear or colorless white zircon. It is 7972. It's a 1 carat 60, and it's got a carat 03 in diamonds around it. So all looking fabulous. But you know that in our white diamonds, as they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, sometimes what happens is they will have a slight body color. Now, like anything else, like we tell you, TV shows everything. These are high definition cameras. They show absolutely everything. That's a 10 power magnification. So it is impossible to show you, to hide from anything in the world of jewelry when you're sitting on that wheel. That wheel is like everything's exposed. And you saw that most diamonds and most white diamonds, as they get into bigger sizes, they're going to have what we call a subtle body color to them because they're near colorless. So they'll have what you guys might say, oh my gosh, what is that? It could be a little brown or yellow in appearance that in real life you would never see. I'm not going to show you anything that looks yellow unless it's a yellow diamond. Point is, things look a little different when you're really, really up close. So you can see a bigger diamond. And if it's not a D flawless diamond, D color, flawless clarity, it might appear to have a subtle body color to it, which is completely acceptable for most of us because it's how we keep the price from going to millions of dollars on big diamonds. Here's where you don't have to make that concession. You don't even have to forgive or forgo that clarity. I know, and for those of you going, well, I don't want anything fake, it's one of the rarest stones in the world. It's zircon. It's just instead of the blues and the yellows and the hyacinth and the goldens that we normally see, it's completely colorless. So it ends up looking like your D color diamond. It is looking like beautiful and brilliant beyond because it's actually double refractive, whereas diamonds are singly refractive. And then you still get those diamonds, an enormous amount of diamonds around it. So you get everything that we love. You get a wonderful, not synthetic, not simulated, because this isn't a lookalike of diamond. It's not a lab-grown synthetic version. It's just its own natural exotic gem. And it happens to be looking like this on the hand, and I love that you're getting over a carat in this mounting. And what I'm going to do is, since a lot of you are going, I'm either camp lab-grown or camp natural, here's where you get natural and rare all together in one. Are you ready? Nobody is, because I get it. It's a real rarity. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to wow you so much. I'm going to try. At least that's all I can do is try. I'm going to try to give this away as we've been doing all night. Here's what I'll do. Instead of, $59.99 is just not going to work. So let's try something a little different. Going to get the auction started. And not going to start at $4,000 either. We're going to do something wild. And you know, everyone likes to say, well, where is your travel ring? Anybody traveling? Everybody I know in my group is gone. They're either in the Bahamas or Croatia or in Mexico or Hawaii or wherever. And kudos to them. This is vacation season. This is like the last hurrah of summer. Everybody's getting those summer vacations in. I got a lot of viewers that have been watching the last few days from cruises and vacation spots, and good for you. Get those vacations in. Those are important. Those are really important in life. Memories are everything. And I think a lot of us think about getting an alternative to a diamond wedding set or an engagement ring because we never would want to be without that, but we also don't want to lose that or risk putting it in the safe at the hotel or leaving it somewhere at the Airbnb or whatever it is. We don't want to lose that sentimental piece. But we also, a lot of us, you have made it clear, you have all vocalized to me personally that you refuse to wear anything lab grown. That's why you're here with us. You don't want lab grown. You don't want simulated. You want synthetics. So go here, or if you just love, let's just face it, sometimes a piece of jewelry is just pretty. Sometimes it doesn't have to mean something. Sometimes it doesn't have to be the travel ring. Sometimes it's just a really beautiful ring, and I have one qualification for jewelry and one only. Does it make you smile? Does it make you happy? Jewelry is something we wear that is oftentimes symbolic and important, but ultimately all it really needs to do is make you happy. And jewelry should do that. And if it doesn't, probably not the piece for you. If it does, I think that qualifies as everything you need. I think that that's what you got right here. And if that's just a beautiful ring, whether you love the almost floral wreath-like kind of look, it looks like laurel leaves to me. Around it, it's much more unusual than like a traditional halo. I got to do something wild here. Not 4,000, not 3,000. 25 sounds about right. Sounds like a really good deal to me. Probably because I'm looking at the cost, seeing that the cost is like 2,000 more, but it's not going to be 25. Let's go $2,000 to start. We got about 2 minutes till our top of the hour, and the yellow diamond wonder ring. It is coming. We've got a yellow diamond wonder ring on the way. We sure do. And anything else you want to see, we're still waiting on those requests for tonight. We don't have 2,000. $10 increments. Okay. How about this? Really, we are pushing boundaries tonight. There's no other way. And this is going to be the show that everybody is talking about. This show going to wrap up, and this is going to be the one that everyone's going, did you see what happened? Did you see that Wednesday night? Did you see that August 5th? Did you see that show? I've never seen values in all the years I've been watching that Looney Chick. I've never seen anything like it. This is the show. Let's go $1,500. Can't build the mounting. We are the manufacturer. We build that mounting from scratch before the zircon goes in the middle. And if you want, listen, everyone asks me every day, do you guys sell mountings? Yes, we do. We just don't show them on the air and say, here's a mounting for this and here's a mounting for that. It gets complicated. And the mountings right now are so expensive just by virtue of the gold. It's better to just shop it with a gemstone. And if you don't love the center stone, take it out. As a matter of fact, I'll do it for you if you want me to. Not me personally, but I can have, if you want to just buy it and purchase it for the mounting, and you're saying, I have the perfect stone at home. I've been looking for a mounting for a while. Get it for the mounting. We can even send you the stone that is coming with it. We could send you the stone, and then we can deset it, which just makes it easier to take it to your own local jeweler and have your stone set, if you want to. Just putting that out there. Now, why would I say such a ludicrous thing when the most important part of this ring is the center stone? Because that's less than the price of the mounting. Simple and easy. That price tag, or that auction open, it's not the price tag, that's the price tag. The auction open's different, vastly different. That is less than the price of the mounting by itself. And as we welcome you to the top of the hour on our Wednesday night, welcome in everybody. I'm Blair. This is TVON. We have got 1 hour left. And although we are supposed to get to our yellow diamond wonder ring in a moment, we will get there. We just have something more important to do at the moment, which is get this thing started and get everybody in. And now you get to see the white zircon in the diamond ring. Take a look at this piece overall and what it looks like on the hand. We are changing the gold as well. Maybe that's the issue. Do you want it in yellow? Do you want it in rose? We're going to make sure that it's in any color of gold you want. That I will offer. All of that and a $1,500 to open starting bid. Don't even need to talk about the increments. Let's just work on that open. 1,500, 60 seconds, and a carat 03 in diamonds in the mounting. Now that's wild. That's some good jewelry right there. Teeny little price tag, major moment here. 1,500, we are not going anywhere till we get that open. Giving stuff away tonight. Welcome into our first amazing Wednesday night of August. As summertime rolls on, so do our big values and sale event prices. That's what's happening. We have the most iconic yellow diamond. This is the best wonder ring we've ever created. the most valuable, the most important, the most special, and we only have a few to go around. We're gonna sell it out tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be the last time. We put a few together because there was a little wait list going on. So we're gonna have our yellow diamond Wonder Ring coming up. That is all of 6 yellow diamonds brought together in that beautiful V shape, which is going to be perfect around or next to other rings that you wear. And they're only 7, but the problem is that's probably gonna only work for 4 people because a lot of you are gonna get 2 of those, because that gives you the magic of the ring guards. And let me try this on again in case you just did tune in at 7 o'clock and said, well, I don't know what that looks like on the hand for $1,500. It's probably microscopic. No, it is not. That is not a small ring. And when I have a diamond, and not to disparage what's coming up this weekend, but I have a diamond in an oval that's got some body color to it. You can't hide that. And it's not inexpensive because it's a 1 carat 50 diamond, but you would never buy it over this one. You just wouldn't, because this one looks better, brighter. It's the round brilliant, number 1. It's no body color, number 2. It's a bigger stone size in the round instead of an oval. And we have the open at 15. Who is that? Hi, Teresa. We've got Teresa at $1,500 and 1 bidder only. So it looks like, well, as much as we know now, it's official, it will go. This one, oh man, Brenda, do I ever wish I was there too. Brenda, first of all, to Brenda and David, who are celebrating. And by the way, I know, Brenda, I owe you an email, so I'm so sorry. It's been a little bit crazy here in Los Angeles. But Brenda, I want to say to Brenda and David, who are watching and checking in from Las Vegas, they invited me out. So I just want to say that I'm sorry I couldn't make it out to Las Vegas to meet you guys. But I want to just say congratulations to Max. That's the big message. So have fun, have a great time, good luck, and congrats. Congrats. And I wish I was there. I really do. I wish I was there. I'd treat y'all to dinner and probably a show and cocktails afterwards. But anyway, that's just me in Vegas. But here we are, $1,500. That's it? Teresa, 1 bidder, that's all. Let's give it 2 minutes. We'll finalize this thing. 2 minutes left, and then our yellow diamond Wonder Ring is coming. It's on the way. Yellow diamond Wonder Ring time. This is what we're all waiting for. I know it. We're waiting on this Wonder Ring. Last call on the diamond Wonder Ring coming up. That'll be happening next. $1,500, 2 minutes to get you in. Oh, what a piece. What a look. And tell me something. I'm just going to flash this, and this is probably the wrong thing to do, but here's my, just full transparency, this is my 1.5 carat diamond coming up over the weekend. Not as grand, not as big a look. It's only got 48 on the sides, and it's a 1.5 in the middle, and it's way more than $1,500. So if you are after that diamond look, I get it, it's zircon, it's not a diamond. I don't have a 1.60 carat diamond. That's my largest diamond, is the one I just flashed. It's not even been here before. It's coming up this weekend. This is where you get that ultimate, ultimate, ultimate round. And again, looks better than most diamonds ever will. And yet it's still natural and rare and exotic. We have $1,500 going once. We have 1 final minute to get anybody else in. The last call on the yellow diamond massive Wonder Ring is coming up. You can put it around this ring or any other ring you got, and it's going to work beautifully with it. So that's going to be very exciting. Hope you can just stay right there, 45 seconds, and we'll bring that out for you. And you'll be seeing our last look. We were able to bring back just these few because obviously it takes bigger stones. So we're going to do the yellow diamond Wonder Ring coming up. I think Teresa, where's she calling from, by the way? Where are we sending this one? Do you know where Teresa lives or what state? I don't need specifics. Don't need an address or a zip code. Just want to know what state. Washington. Really? Everything good? She's safe from fires and all that good stuff? Okay. We listen, we understand. For everybody who's dealing with those natural disasters, nobody knows better than we do in Southern California. So we're feeling for you, and we're praying for everybody in Washington State. Have been for days. Got a lot of family there as well. So we're thinking about you guys. 15, once, twice, 3 times, sold. Congratulations. Bye-bye. Let's take a look at this. This is the ultimate in a collection that I, named many, many years ago. Unbeknownst to me, it would become an all-out jewelry industry-wide phenomena. But the Wonder Ring is a thing. And the Wonder Ring is as much of a must-have as you can get in jewelry, I believe. And I believe that wholeheartedly, not just because I developed the concept, unwittingly, because just bringing out a ring, not knowing at the time, 10 years ago nearly, how popular this would be as a style, because of its adaptability, because of the way it makes every ring better, because of the way you can wear it multiple ways and change it up by the hour. You don't need to wear two. You can wear two in stack. You can wear two around something else. You can wear one singularly. They could be different sizes going on different fingers of the hand because it always works. I want to welcome you once again into our last little bit of time together on this Wednesday night. Thank you for being here. It is my absolute honor to be here with you guys. Nothing makes me happier than giving away jewelry, and we are doing a lot of that tonight. It all started with red barrel earrings, and it's continued ever since. And now we have our last call on our yellow diamond wondering. The story is this. Came out months and months and months ago. It debuted. It sold out. We only had a few. It was very popular because everybody took two. We have been working since that day. It was an afternoon on a weekend. We've been working since then to bring back anything we could, to which now you have your final 7 to choose from. That sounds like a lot, but most people do get 2 at a time for that ring guard supportive system, that idea that you can get 2 and build them around what you already have, which looks absolutely spectacular. So when you do that, consider that 3 or 4 people are going to get rings here tonight. That's about it. So this is the moment to get on the phone lines. It sounds crazy when the night is kind of, you know, feels like a Wednesday night coming off a month-and-a-half sale. But here's what we're doing. Sale doesn't get any better. This ring would have been up 3 or 4 times the price today as it used to be, and I'm not going to do that. It's 113-0141. It's our yellow diamond 6-stone ring. Huge individual diamonds here. Now, I'm showing you 2 only to show you how consistent they are. It is priced, and the per carat is for 1 ring. So meaning every individual ring you get, because you can just get 1 if you'd like, again, 7 to go around for the entire nation. This will not last, and it is just that simple. So now we're talking about something that is incredibly important. We have $192 per ring. If you were to get 2, you're getting very close to 4 carats in diamonds. That is amazing and exclusive and rare and special. All of those things. It is all of those things. However, we also happen to be looking at something that is yellow diamonds at 32 points apiece. They're not just pear shapes, they're brilliant cut pairs. That's in a solid gold band that alone is over $2,000 worth of gold before you even set a diamond. And I have rings in front of me in every which style and shape and color and everything else, and yet this always works. It doesn't matter what your collection looks like today. I'm going to show you some pieces because this is for those of you that have never seen a Wonder Ring before, and I know a lot of you have. But no matter what, and we've all been in a position where maybe it's something as simple as we've inherited a piece of jewelry a long time ago that obviously we would never sell because of who it belonged to and the family heirloom element of it. We want to keep those rings. But how do you modernize it? Especially if it's from 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago. How do you modernize it? You add Wonder Rings. We all have jewelry. You probably have been shopping like I have. You've been shopping jewelry for decades. You probably have pieces you purchased that may not be the ones you wear as often anymore because maybe they are from years ago. This is how you just breathe new life into your collection. This is how you do it. Now, here's what 1 ring looks like on the hand. 1 ring, 1 direction, 1 finger. Obviously, there's a myriad of ways you can wear this. That's one of them. You can obviously stack a couple together. You could put them right now. What's trending is to wear multiple rings across the hand like so. And these are all different sizes, of course, but you can imagine. Middle finger, index finger, ring finger, pinky, thumb. Doesn't matter. You can wear it absolutely anywhere. I'm going to turn it around. Look at that. 1 simple switch of the direction and you've got another look. You can do whatever you want, but this is where the real magic happens. Can I set a ring down here? And then what I'm going to do is show you what I've had earlier. Let me show you what I brought you earlier. For example, I had a kunzite ring. It's in white gold, it's an oval stone. Look at this. And these are all different sizes. When you get your true size and get it matched to what other jewelry you wear, it's gonna work perfectly. But my rings are all different size up here. Look at this. I just popped on the yellow diamond with the kunzite, and that's one way to do it. That's your single row. Okay, great. Here's what you do. Oh yeah. It just surrounds everything so beautifully. Now, my yellow diamond Wonder Rings are about 2-3 sizes bigger than what I wear, but you still get the idea. It still works. Not even the proper size, and it still works. Let me also show you this. There's a yellow diamond ring up close. Let me show you. I'm just going to pop on a few different rings with it. Just because you're going, okay, great, you found the one ring it works with. Good for you, Lolo. Well, let's take a look. Just taking the rings I showed you earlier. Here it is with a large moonstone in a bridge. I don't have a ring any bigger or heftier than this. It all works, especially if you get the ring size to match. They all work. It works even with some of the largest, heaviest rings we do, even if it's in white gold. I don't even mind because this is only in yellow gold because it's yellow diamonds we want to match. But look at that. It works with the moonstone. Okay, back up close. Here's my next ring. I'm going to keep on going. We're probably going to show this for the rest of the day or until it sells out. Here is with gold quartz. This wasn't even a ring I had tonight. It was a ring you asked to bring out by request. Here it is. Gold quartz round. This one all matches in the gold color. Yellow gold, gold quartz. It's a round stone. How is this working? It works with everything. Now I'm going to go a smaller stone, the alexandrite. I'm just going to keep showing you. It is amazing. And I don't care if there's a gap or not. It works with a band ring. I could put it next to our pink diamond band we had earlier, which was a doubled row in 18 karat gold. I can put it next to the amazing alexandrite that you remember, the GIA certified alexandrite I brought you for under $4,000 earlier that nobody has spoken for yet. Look at it. Double halo. Alexandrite round. Again, all different ring sizes. I'd recommend you getting them all the same, but look at that. It sits around the alexandrite beautifully, all to perfection. And yet, that's a carat 92. That's a carat 92, all surrounding what you already have in the center ring, and you can still wear it on its own, by itself, pointing away, pointing towards, whatever you want to do. So the key really is here is you realize you're making an investment into two rings. I would recommend, honestly, when we know we can't bring it back, we're never getting it back, we can't make it going forward. That is why it's so critical and so crucial. Get the two you need. Usually with our running rings, I say, try one, and then if you find you want to come back, no, you got to get two. You got to get two today because it's going to sell out, and we cannot bring it back. We cannot bring it back. That's the thing. The huge diamonds don't allow us. If they were 10 pointers or 5 pointers or 2 pointers, okay, they're not. So we can't just keep making it or bring it back. We haven't even had it since it debuted. Now's your last call. 7 rings only for the entire country. Let's take a look at it again. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to blow it out. This should be $59.99 today per ring. You can get 1 or 2, but operators, I'll need you to count them down with me, okay? We're not going to have this for long. I can guarantee you it will sell out. How long it takes, I don't know. But I can just keep on showing it. I can show it with the largest tanzanite. You can put it with petite pieces. You can put it with big pieces. You can put it with any cut. I have it with a cushion cut now. This is a 13.5 cushion cut tanzanite I showed you earlier. Again, they're all about 5 sizes too big for me. The tanzanite is. The yellow diamonds are like 2 sizes, 3 sizes. Look at that. Still all works. These aren't even the right size. And yet, look at that. How it works around a 13.5 carat blue wing block D tanzanite. I don't care what you have because you have a collection that this is going to work with. Every bit. I'd even put it around a huge 3/4 inch square signet ring, and it will work. I'll do it for you. It is amazing, truly amazing. We still have nobody that called me on the offer on that tanzanite, but guess what we need to do? We need to get you your yellow diamonds because no matter where your jewelry collection stands, even if you don't own a piece of jewelry yet, if you literally don't have anything, I don't care if you have just costume jewelry, sterling silver jewelry, if you have all white metal jewelry, if you have all yellow, if you have rose gold, it still works. It still stacks, it still plays, and what I always say is the most fun you're ever going to have is when this is delivered to your doorstep and you open that box and you reveal your ring, whether you get 1 or 2, and you are going to sit down with your jewelry collection and play. And when you do that, you are going to discover pieces that you're going to wear pieces you haven't worn in years or ever. You're going to have fun bringing breathe new color and life into everything you already own. It is the greatest investment. And you could also, to that end, give it as a gift and know that they're going to be able to wear it with everything they have. Because even if you are not intimately familiar with somebody else's jewelry collection, you know this is going to work. It's going to work really beautifully with everything they have. That's why you need to shop this tonight, especially when it's better than $59.99. and better than $49 or $39 or $29.99. We're going even lower. I know you got to get one, and if you get one, great, but again, you might as well get two. And since your money back return is in effect now, today for the first time in like 6 weeks, you can always err on the side of caution, get two. If you find that you don't need two, you can send one back. But you know what? You can't get one after they're sold out. So get two now. Then you can always say, if you don't need it, which I think you'll be glad you got two, but that's important. You can always send one back if you find you don't need the two ring guards. But here's what I'll do instead of $29.99, yellow gold only. The only thing you're going to choose is your size. Go true to size. So in other words, get the same size for whatever you're going to wear it around or with, and don't think you have to. Even if you don't have any jewelry, you can wear this on its own, by itself, one or two, stacked or not. You get it in any size you need to fit any finger on the hand, because it does work, pinky to thumb and anywhere in between. And it's not even $2,500 for 2 carats of VS yellow diamonds, natural ones at that. These are not the faux or treated or lab grown or radiated or coated or anything like that. This is the natural nitrogen that existed in the ground when the diamonds were made under immense pressure, that then were mined and now faceted in beautiful pear-shaped brilliance, and it's not 25. Already 2 gone, by the way. 2 have already now been spoken for and reserved. This is not going to last. And again, second time ever here on the air, not going to come a third time. This is it. This is your one and only chance to get your yellow diamond wonder ring of this size. We've done the smaller round brilliance. We've done the basic white diamonds all many times. And we love those, and those have gone up in price. This is the way to get your best value and the most exotic, because those 32-point yellow diamonds will rock your entire world, at least your jewelry world. And the fact is, you take them with you and carry them with you and wear them with you, so they will indeed rock your world. And they're not 25 or 24. 2 gone, only now 5 left for the whole nation. So come on in and get it now, because it will go, and it's not even 24 or 23 or 22. Come on and give us a call. Take a look at it. $6,000 ring individually. You take 1 or 2, but definitely get 2 if you're even thinking about it. So you have what you need, but they're not 22 or 21. They will fly. This is incredible. It's just value straight up. This is now the price of the gold, where every diamond in the ring is free. I'm sorry to state facts, but that's what I do. Is I'm stating to you a fact of jewelry manufacturing today, and that is that you've got what's the price of the gold by itself, and then we've added 6, almost third of a carat, natural yellow diamonds with it, matched to perfection, and they're VS stones. And somehow, some way, we're not sold out at 21. So be it. Let's go. Giving away jewelry. We've been doing it for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We got 40 minutes to go. This will be the first sellout of the show tonight, no question. It's not even 21. Nobody else does jewelry like this, and it's solid 14-karat yellow gold. No choice to make except your ring size. Go true to size, even if you plan on stacking them together. Go true to size. Please do. Go true to size, even if you're stacking. If you're going 3 or more rings, meaning 3 yellow diamond wonder rings, then you want to go ahead and size up maybe a tad. Other than that, you can stay true to size. If you wear a 6, get them all in 6. If you wear an 8, get them all in 8. If you wear a 10 and a quarter, get them all in that size. Here's where you got to go. Not $2,099 either. This is one heck of a value, and this is your last call. Last time we can ever bring this or create this, so now is the time to get it. And it's not even $2,099. This has got to be the value of fine jewelry all out worldwide right now. And you know what? It is $1,999, yellow gold only. That's a $6,000 ring. We just saved you enough money to get your 2, because you could get 2 of them for the price we just saved you. We literally saved you $4,000 per ring, and now we can get you 2 of them for under $4,000, and you have your ultimate stack. So that is the chance right now. Last call. 2 are already gone, another one gone, so it looks like we may be down to 4 of them. That could be 2 collectors who want to get the whole ring guard set, and that's it. $19.99? Come on now. That's a carat 92 in diamonds among 6 stones. We couldn't even do little individual white diamonds at 1 point sizes a piece for that carat weight at that price. And that's just white diamonds. White diamonds are lovely, don't get me wrong, and we bring the best, but you're not getting white diamonds for the same price as yellows. You're not getting small diamonds for the same price as big ones. You're not getting something that is, oh yeah, what everyone else is doing where they offer treated or lab grown. That's also not the case. You've got all natural from the earth. So we give it 60 seconds. We got to move on. We're going to do a big recap at the end of the show, which we're getting very close to. And let me know if you have anything, jewelry related, please only. If you have anything you want to see, please give us a call and we will help you. So dial in that number at 626-626-8700. It is up there plastered on your screen so that you can use it and use it often. That's what you need to do right now. Call us. Tell us what you want to see. If I haven't shown you, I, again, want to hear from you right now. Let's show you whatever you want to see. And you got your money back guarantee back in place. So shop with confidence, get what you love, and we're going to help you own whatever it is you need at the best values. That is what tonight is all about. So give me a call in 20 seconds remaining, and I can just keep showing you. Here's what, I got a trapeche here. There's a trapeche. Let's see how that looks with the yellow diamonds. It does not stop. Every single piece of jewelry, at least in rings, I can't match it up to pendants or earrings, but I can take any ring here in front of me and give you the look of matching up. Look at those ring guards with that trapeche. How gorgeous is that? Look at that. First of all, it's a stunning trapeche, very rare, 3.5 carat size. But then to get the yellow diamonds stacking with it, and you don't have to do it. That's the thing. Maybe one day you're feeling a little more funky fresh. Some days you feel a little more fancy. Some days you feel a little more casual. No problem. It's a ring. You just put them on and remove them. That's it. So it changes everything. Every day when you go to that workplace, every day, and you see the same people every day, and you want your jewelry to look different. Listen, I would love to have a new piece of jewelry for every single day of the year, every day of my life. But that's a lot of jewelry. That's going to be not really in the budget. If you want to have your piece look different every day, you add this. Simple as that. Add it to whatever you have, even if you feel like my jewelry's feeling a little tired. I've been wearing the same pieces. I've kind of been looking at the same. Yep. Add a wonder ring, 1 or 2. And it just instantly upgrades it, no doubt. I mean, you're adding yellow diamonds, 2 carats of yellow diamonds. Anyway, there's our trapeche if you want to see it. 113-1951, just figured I've shown it a bunch. Let's give you some more details about it so you know exactly what to expect here. This is our new trapeche. It is a 113-1951, 3.5 carat trapeche. I love it. Its distinctive pattern is very different. This one compared to others because it's got that open nucleus and then your very distinctive 6 sections around that. 7 sections in total, totally transparent, and a diamond weight of 63 points. And it includes the baguettes and the rounds, and we'll just go ahead and do that right now for a really crazy good value. We love our values on trapeches. We see a lot of them out the door when, I get it, I don't know where else you find them, so we're kind of the hub and the place to go when you need something really exotic and special like this. Go for it. It's $39.99 if you'd like to get that trapeche. So we still have our moonstone, our kunzite, all the pieces I showed you with the yellow diamond wonder rings are still here and available for you, including that GIA certified Alexandrite. So that was very special. And I hope you can call me if you have any questions or requests, and if we can show something again, or if you're curious about a piece, maybe it's still available, but you didn't want to get it at final sale and you just want me to mark it down for you, no problem. Let me know and we will help you out. That's really the simple way to do it. And then I could even, what do you want to do? Should I give away a prize at the end of the night? Just if you call in? I'm kind of curious who's out there. You want to call in and I send out a free gift or something? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what we can do here. I just want to make sure you're out there and we're broadcasting too. I do have the new tanzanite as well. This is the new tansy. It's a new mounting. It's overall all new, all different. And you know what I've been doing lately a lot is looking like we're stacking without stacking. Because when jewelry is, you know, not cheap, it's fine jewelry, we're kind of giving you these looks where without having to go out and buy another piece of jewelry. Like I just said, with the Wonder Ring, you can instantly inject newness to what you already have, new to the old. So if you're feeling, again, like jewelry's tired, but you can't, like, you don't have the budget to upgrade everything, you get a Wonder Ring, you stack it. If you are somebody who loves to stack, or have admired that a lot of people out there are stacking, and you want to do the same, but it also doesn't make sense to invest in 1,000,000 diamond bands to go with everything. That's how this new design came to be. If you look closely, it's the trillion cut tanzanite we love, and then what does it have? It has a band underneath, or really intersecting with it, but then it also has, this is the genius part, what looks like a ring next to it. See how they're not actually together? Look at the lower band. They don't actually come together. They're not actually soldered, but it's not free flowing. It's not loose. It's all attached in the back with one band, and here's our trillion. Okay, so now we have 113-1923. It's a 2-carat 38 stunner. It's still museum reserve. It's a trillion cut, and we rarely see those. 238 is the size, 58 points in diamonds. New mounting tonight. Welcome in. Happy, happy, happy Wednesday. Happy August. It's only our third show of August together. Sure, Jason, what are you thinking about right there? I can let you know if it's available. Yes. 18-point Alex. I can show it again if they need to see it too. Standing by. $14.99 was the price tag. It's only in the platinum. And there it is. That was our Alexandrite from earlier. There's that $14.99 platinum Alexandrite with a double halo in the diamonds. $14.99. Now we're talking 238. 58 points in diamonds. Yes. Okay. Now let me show it on because that's where you really get the visual effect of as if there's another band added. Like you still get the diamonds. See the pave band? Two different setting styles. Pave here and then prong set here. So when it's on the hand, it looks like this. And this is going to be where you're going to have to decide, do you want your stacked band to look like it's on the top, or do you want to point it up towards the hand where it looks like you have your stacked separate band at the base? That's the point. It's not a bridge. Nothing's running underneath it, but you actually have the look of stacking. Like you bought an additional band and you've got it with your tanzanite together, but no stacking issues. Sometimes stacking can be difficult because the sizing, if it's a little off, can be wreaking havoc on the way it wears because it won't sit right. That's what you avoid when it's all built as one. Yes? No, I didn't. That was another network. Yeah. No, I don't have any convertible pendant rings. I don't have ring dents. I don't think I've ever had one here. Oh, no, there was one. I think it was one like 5-6 years ago. Yeah, I didn't have one tonight. No ring dents. What are you thinking on this one? We liking it? New design? Welcome in. We'd love your feedback. Should we do it again? Do you like it? Are we feeling the whole stack without stacking? Easy, easy. Love the beauty. I don't think there's any disputing. We could talk about the quality of the tanzanite, but yeah, we know. Our tanzanite is top tier, so it don't get better. It's the best out there in the whole world. There's only one place to get it, but there was only one teeny little deposit that was ever this color. So we have it, no one else does. So welcome into the best. There it is. And still, even in that size, very wearable. Love the two bands together. A little more pricey to do, but you know what? I'll pay for that. You don't. Let's just blow it out and make that simple as pie for you so you can go ahead and grab it, which I think is always a weird expression because I don't think pie is easy to make at all. It's one of the more difficult things, especially if you're making your own crust and doing the top with the lattice work. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know everybody's going, what do you know about making pies? Well, I had my day. I had my day. I had my baking days. They just are past me now. Maybe that's what I'll take up in retirement. You know, everyone was making sourdough for a while. You know, maybe that'll be me. Here's what we're going to do, guys, on this one. If you'd like it, it's brand new. I know we've got a price tag. It's a little pricey. It's $79.99. I want to bring that down for you. That's what we've been doing all night long. So we are going to be doing a recap here shortly. Only have 30 minutes left on our Wednesday together. So do let me know what you'd like to see. I think our Alexandrite is still here, right, Jason? So if anybody wants the Alexandrite, you can call me and get that $14.99. But it will be part of the recap, as everything will be. And then we're going to move this one as well. No longer $79. Come on. Let's do something wild here. Welcome into Wednesday. What's left of it? I know you just tuned in. We're almost finished. Here we go. A $1,999 deal. Right here and now. First caller. Let's give it 60 seconds. $19.99. It's $8,000. And again, 12% wear. I mean, that's just how we like to do it. That should be like $7,000, not $19.99, and then a big recap is coming. So you're going to see, don't feel like you missed out. We're going to be seeing a lot of cool jewelry coming up, a last call on the show, giving you a last opportunity to get some really specialty pieces. If there's anything else that you are thinking about, we are going to help you. And if anybody needs a tanzanite rose gold, I do have one. It's a slightly lighter color, because I'm going to show it to you now. Not much, but yeah, not bad. Just slightly, and I mean ever so slight, but it is a 6 karat 24, and it's in rose gold. So that's the challenge there. It's for my rose gold lovers only. It has to stay, but I have a crazy good value per carat on that one if you'd like to get it. So please let me know if you'd like the rose gold tanzanite with the halo. It's about $460 a carat. So it's definitely the one that, yeah, can't be beat as far as the per carat price. And then we've got a recap to do. We're going to show you our recap. We also have a copper bearing purple. So that's Couperin albite purple in a necklace. We also have our fire opal earrings. I'm going to show them to you. They're gorgeous. We got to show those. So yes. I don't, because I never knew it, but I can check for you right now. 18-point Alexandrite. Interesting. We just had a lot of people talking about that. So let me go ahead and get you some more details. Now, we are in charge of the sizing for you for free if you need it. But as far as the ring size right now, it's a 6 3/4 right now. Yeah, so pretty easy to size though on that band. Not a complex style to size. Okay, so $19.99 on that new tansy. We're going to show you a pair of fire opal earrings because I did flash these earlier and wanted to give you the extra details here. So somebody can grab those gorgeous fire opals. We've seen, it feels like I've had this earring 3 times a show, every show for about a year. But the truth is, it's just popular and it's beautiful and it's really, really rare to have fancy cut diamonds incorporated into an earring. But when you find something you love, you tend to, you know, we've been making it more, and we've found that you've loved this gorgeous style. So here they are in yellow gold. It's 1806 is the new item number here. It's going to be your fire opals, and they are in 18 karat gold. So there's a whole 18 theme going on. You are getting 186, so there's that 18 again. 18 karat gold, 186, and another 18 in your kite cuts. 9 points each on the kite cuts and another 15 points on the round brilliance. So 18 karat gold, 186, 18 points on the kite cuts, so it would be 9 points in each one. But again, the theme was 18 total there in the kite cuts. So 9 and 9, then your diamonds in the rounds are 15, and it's 1806 for the odd number, and it's 18 karat gold. We love it. So now we just need to get them really, really affordable. And that's what we'll do. So staying in the yellow gold, let me show you the drop that they have just so you can get a feel for the length that they've got, and then we'll help you out. But again, welcome into our last little bit of Wednesday. It's sad to say there's only 25 minutes left to go. So it means a lot of jewelry is going to be headed out here in the next few minutes. And so we're about to do our recap. I wanted you to see these for the first time tonight. 1 1/4 is the top to bottom. Length, I'm going to pop one on. It's a really simple hinge lever back style. So it simply just pops into the ear, and then you are clicking and going. So that's easy. Take a look at them on if you're curious how they look from a distance. There you have it. So a beautiful drop in length, and now we give them away because they are set to go out at a whole lot of money, like $39.99. We're going to do better. That is what happens when you get these Mexican fire opals in the emerald cuts, and they're gleaming and glowing as if they're emerald cut rubies from Burma, but they're not. They're just so ridiculously affordable for what they are tonight, because I got to move some jewelry here before the end of the night just to keep the lights on. So, you know, there's a quota. So it's just as simple as that, guys. So help us, help you. It's basically you're going to get all these savings here just in the next 25 minutes so we can really move some jewelry here and do it again tomorrow. So how about 39 going into 29, or better yet, let's go $19.99 instead and get you half off. 50% off deal on the fire opal earrings. So incredible, and now really affordable as well in the 18 karat yellow gold. So happy to have your company tonight. We've got a last call on the show. If anybody loves a really heavy diamond style, I have an enhancer bail on this diamond pendant, and it's backwards right now because it actually flips around, and they have it on backwards. But let me show you what we have here in this diamond piece. This is all diamond and mirror finished gold, quite lengthy. It looks fantastic on, and it's got the room for a nice size chain or even beads or pearls because of the enhancer bail style. Take a look at this so you can see that kind of style. And this is heavy because it's all finished on the inside. Just wanted to let you know something else to look at, and we haven't had too many pendants tonight. 112-7853 is your number. That's 50 points. They're all diamonds in, it says rounds, but they're not. They're princess cuts. So it's our really special Sorari design and made piece here, but it's a huge discount. And this is the finishing and the enhancer bail, so it'll open up so you can put it over beads or pearls or what have you, anything you'd like to. Really, it even works then as it would be a large charm for a bracelet, so I probably wouldn't recommend it if you don't like things really moving around too much. But that's 50 points in diamonds in the yellow gold only. I'll show it to you up close as well. Our fire opals are here, so congrats if you get them. But let me show you this one just so you can see the close-up. And yep, indeed, those are not rounds. Those are princess cuts. It's got some smudgy wudgies on it, so let's try to get that cleaned up for you. Because again, don't see that unless you're up close. But here's what we'll do to bring you one heck of a value on this one. And yeah, I don't have a lot of tools up here to clean, but that's where you get an idea. It's all mirror finished. It's got this really pretty, think of like an emerald cut shape. That's how the bail is shaped, and then it opens up. This is how it's finished on the inside, so that's really well done. And then all we need to do is get it at home. So simple and easy, but it's hefty, man. It's got a great feel to it. Definitely nice diamonds there. Channel set one row all set down into the gold, so you can see there how it's really flush from the surface of the piece, and that is all mirror finish, stays in the yellow. And what we'll do is got a really nice discount on this one as well, and just a really wearable design. I mean, it's larger at almost 2 inches. That's a lot of gold, but it is it's definitely wearable in the sense that it feels like that stiletto drop, but when you add so much gold to it, it also feels a little bit more casual than you might expect 50 points in princess cuts to be. Here's what it looks like from a distance. So let's get you the measurement here just to confirm that 1 3/4, because want you to see that for, yes, 1 3/4 is proper. And then you've got here the look from a distance away so you could see how beautiful that is. I know there's a lot of glare right now because I'm in this shadowy area, but look how beautiful that is. And it'll pick up all the light just like a signet ring does. Just like whenever you have a lot of mirror finished gold, that's exposed to light, it's gonna really give you more shine than even that of diamonds oftentimes. And that's gonna be under $2,000. And when you feel it, you're going to be very impressed at that value. It's not $19.99, however. 20 minutes left to go. Going to start our recap next. We're going to move everything from the show. So I hope you're ready to get shopping here. We got some very exciting and important pieces to share before we go. And our last call here on this pendant, designer as can be. Let's make this really, really affordable and blow it out right now. I was going to do 7. I was thinking about the sale. Had you been shopping on Sunday, and I know a lot of you are saying, well, I sure wish there was 12%. If it was, this is a good idea. If it was 12% off, that would be $17.59. I'm going less than that. Less than. So for anybody who says, please give me 12% off, I'm going to do better. Because that's really, I know that it's hard to say when you haven't seen these pieces on sale. Everything that you have seen presented tonight, whether it's new or not, has been discounted beyond what it would have been discounted had it had 12% off, and that would have been final sale. And just inevitably, there are some shoppers that just really insist on having that money back guarantee, and I don't blame you. So here's what we've got for you. Instead of $19 or even $17.59, and the reason that weird number is up there is that's 12% off. We know that. You probably memorized every 12% off discount that there is. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of that price, we're going to make it $16.99. Send it on out that way. You get the money back guarantee on everything tonight as well. So you can really just, again, shop up a storm and try it, see it at home before you decide whether you want to keep it or not. And that's really an impressive way to go. So that's $16.99. Then we're going to start our recap, and we're going to put up everything we have left from the show. So it's going to be very exciting to see all of these pieces that you may have missed if you weren't with us the last 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that's going to be coming up. And I may even include a surprise. And did anybody get the Alexandrite, by the way? Anybody? Okay. Probably the same caller, huh? We have the same person calling on the Alexandrite. So I just want to make sure I wasn't showing something that was sold. So we'll show that again. We had 2 Alexandrites tonight. One was GIA certified and one was not. So we will show those again for you. We do have some earrings, pink diamonds, emeralds. I may even show the Aween, which is here, and we'll give a little mystery off air on that Aween, which is one of the rarest stones in the world. So that's coming, and anything else I can do for you anything. We got 20 minutes to play with. If there's anything you need help on, anything you want to get a great deal on, I'm going to start there. Why not? Can we give away a 13-karat tanzanite? Could I please give away a 13-karat tanzanite? I need somebody who says I like it, because I know for some it's going to be just too much, too big, like too much stone. Here's the trillion, just brought that out earlier. Here's the fancy cut oval. This is the fancy cut oval kunzite. Had this in the early parts of the show. That's outstanding. We had a trapeche that was also here just a few moments ago. It's our 3.5-karat trapeche. Honestly, we've never had a trapeche quite like it. I'm going to give you two alexandrite options. One is the 18-pointer that everybody keeps talking about, which is right up here. I had the other, which is the GIA certified carat 20 in the Roval, which is right here. And that is one of the most sparkling, bright, vibrant green, gold, and blues. I have a sapphire that's unheated natural purple, and I'm talking rich as purple velvet itself. Look at that stone, and that's a carat 77. So it's got a really nice size. Then going way back to the beginning of the show, here's the blue zircon. Blue zircon trillion that we have there in a simple but elegant designer mounting. Also have this pink diamond. This is my favorite value, I think, here, besides the alexandrite, because it's pink diamonds in a double floral in 18-karat solid gold. I'm going to move the sapphire back. I just feel like this band sits right here really well. And you can see the crisscross nature of the band. 18-karat gold, but really two bands in one. And then it's got the pink diamond florals. So it's pink diamond in the center and white diamonds around that. I also had, okay, so this is the aween. We haven't had a chance to present it in full, but it is one of the rarest stones in the world, and it's called aween. And that is going to be our, think it is, yep, 9 points on the aween, diamonds around it. The wheel's weird, so things will spin and move, and they'll turn, and then they'll come back into focus. But also have the big moonstone. There's the queen stone of the parcel. The entire collection has been awesome, but the best stone of them all is a 4-karat 03 that's sitting up on the rear of your screen there. That's an amazing moonstone. I have another tanzanite. It's in rose gold. How can I help you? Alex, the 18-pointer's gone? All right, well, the 18-pointer found its home. Thank you so much. That was $14.99, as is the split style band that you see with the pink diamonds and the blue zircon, very affordable. Here's the gold quartz, though, that we had earlier as well. I want to get this in there. That's a gold quartz. We had brought this out by request, but again, the requester said no thank you. So here's the gold quartz in the round. That's a 3.5-karat size, so that's a mighty fine gold quartz that we have there for you. So it's a last call on the show, which means it's a last call on everything up here on this wheel. And then somewhere here they are. I want to make room for them somehow, some way, because this is now selling as we speak. And it's a last call now on really what deserves the spotlight here. So I'm going to put them right in the center, because just think about this. Anything that's sitting up here and anything that's in your own collection right now that you're wearing or sitting at home in a jewelry box would go beautifully with this. The magnificent highest end of our Wonder Rings of all time. And I have created, I kid you not, probably a total of 30 or so different styles of Wonder Rings. And there's only been one other version of yellow diamonds, and it was small, petite, quite frankly, teeny tiny, round, brilliant yellow diamonds. And it was very popular. And they also had more of, they were smaller, so they had a little more of the neon yellow. I find the neon yellow doesn't go necessarily with as many things as, let's say, this lighter, brighter does. And this is really the more traditional color of yellow diamond, where they're really bright and really flashy. But remember, almost 1/3 of a carat, you get 6 stones per ring in those pear shapes, which naturally create that V shape. And then, of course, it's done where you can get 1 or 2 and then really decide how versatile you want it to be in your collection and around your other pieces. But for that value, where each yellow diamond Wonder Ring is only $19.99, unbeatable value there. So highly recommend getting a couple of those, or if you already have one and you want to add another. Also a reminder that the alexandrite that is still remaining up there comes with a GIA cert. It's a carat 20, and it comes with the documentation this year. It was a cert done in February of this year. So now that we've got everything set up and our wheel is doing its own thing, working its way around, spinning wherever it wants to, let me move everything around a bit so you can still see it all really well. And that aween, just amazing stone. Yes, that is the proper pronunciation. It is spelled H-A-U-Y-N-E. So it is pronounced aween. It's one of those really unusual bright blues that you have there. So that's an incredible gem. So let me know, what is captivating your interest here? What has got your engine revved up? What is getting your heart pounding a little bit faster? What is exciting about this wheel to you? That is what we want to get you, because the values are superstar values. They all are meant to go. This is the rose gold tanzanite. We just added this. It's actually a really good size, 6 carat 42 in that oval. That's up for grabs. The moonstone's amazing. I also have this emerald piece, which is in platinum. It's our under $1,000 piece. Now there's already a piece up there for under $1,000. Here's another option if you want to go under $1,000, this time on a Colombian emerald. It looks like this, and it's a beautiful, bright, stunning stone. That's our emerald in the emerald cut. It's a smaller stone size, but you know what? When it's got color like that, don't matter. It's a 31 pointer with 46 points in diamonds. You get the platinum setting and the chain coming with it for free, and that emerald necklace is $999. So again, highly recommend that one. If you're looking to spend under $1,000, it just goes to show you, you can still get some really high quality, important options here for under $1,000. The other piece that's under $1,000 on this wheel is actually right to your right of the emerald. It's the blue zircon, trillion cut blue zircon in gold. That's also under $1,000. So you can get the emerald with chain for $999. You may also get this blue zircon trillion with the diamonds for $999. And anything else you want up there, we can always talk about where those prices are at if you missed the full presentations earlier. And this is the time to pick up the phone and dial in. The Alwine, the zircon, the kunzite, the alexandrite, pink diamonds and white diamonds in the floral, the huge tanzanite, purple sapphire, moonstone, yellow diamond, wonder ring, more tanzanite, trapeche, trillion tanzanite, and the gold quartz, all hanging out here for you. Which one is your favorite? Let me know. We've got a few minutes left to go, and we still have, my goodness, this is the wild, wild deal. We have sapphire earrings that are here for $499. They are a pair that look like this. They're in a drop. They're in a lever back. They have a sapphire in the round and diamonds around that, and that is our sapphire earring for, yes, you heard me correctly, $499 on the sapphire earrings, most affordable idea of the show that's still available. We actually had something more affordable, but it's sold out. So there they are, all your options for tonight. And again, we're back tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Thursday. So if you'll make a mental note when you finish up work day or dinner or just a day of fun for summer, please join us tomorrow night at 5. That's 5 Pacific, 7 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We will kick off another 3-hour extravaganza of great jewelry on sale for you. And this is your last call tonight. 12 minutes left to go. It's as simple as this. That entire wheel of recaps, rings and necklaces and earrings, they all have to be gone in the next 12 minutes time. So this is when you want to dial in, pick up the phone, just ask. I know you may have missed the presentations earlier. That's okay. Pick up the phone and dial in. We'll help you out. Thank you again for being here tonight. What a thrilling show. It has been one for the books, that's for sure, with these savings, these discounts, these values. If you are totally over everything on this wheel, if there is nothing pretty up there, although I don't know, I think there's a lot of pretty up there. I think there's a lot of pretty on that wheel. That may just be me. I know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I am well aware. But here's where we have some really important stones and really important values. So if anything, I want to give 2 minutes left. I can always do a little finale thing that's something you haven't seen, that's really, quite frankly, not supposed to be here tonight, but we can do that. So Tony, I'm just going to give 2 minutes, like a 2-minute warning, and we're going to give the final 2 minutes on this wheel. Then we're clearing the whole thing, and we're going to do a grand finale for our Wednesday night. Wonder what it'll be. I got no idea right now. I don't even know, but it's going to be something to get these phone lines ringing. So that could be a request. It could be just something I just pick randomly from this box in front of me that I'm going to give away. It's just a matter of minute 35 to look at this wheel. Otherwise, we got to take the whole thing down. And we will do exactly that. But not too late yet to get in on your favorites here. And I know there's some really good looking jewelry up there. And nothing up there is over $10,000, which also is kind of impressive when there's a 13 karat tanzanite in the back right. That's my 13.5 karat tanzanite, and there I said it. It's under 10,000. As a matter of fact, I might go lower than that. Let's take the tanzanite even less than 9,000. Okay, let's take the tanzanite behind the clock there. We can take the tanzanite better than $8,000. 13.5 carat, museum reserve cushion, and the incredible huge diamond baguettes that are sitting beside it. And it's going to be under $8,000 for that tanzanite. That we can pretty much kiss goodbye. Also have, this one's not under $10,000, but it's a Paraíba. So I'm just going to show you a few things. You let me know if anything catches your eye. That's a 16.5 carat Paraíba. Green Paraíba, intense copper content. We have an indicolite that's not an indicolite. It's more of a teal, but I still like it. Look at that. That's a beautiful teal tourmaline. Greens and blues together, emerald cut, bridge setting. It's awfully nice. I have a really kind of contemporary style. It's a more designer kind of look with a blue zircon. This is nice. This is a blue zircon. It's a very large ring. I'm going to hold it sideways because otherwise it may not all fit there. There's mother of pearl, graduated sapphires, and what I mean is graduated in color from lighter to darker, and that's a blue zircon in the middle. That's 8 carats 13. So that's a beauty, okay? And all of that we can do for you. Jason, any questions before we move on from that wheel? All right, it's hoop time. We'll get to some diamond hoops. Now, speaking of diamonds, I'm just going to let you know now. On Saturday morning, I know that's eons away, but not really. Saturday morning, we have some 2-carat diamonds, and they're not 2-carat yellows. They're what you wanted. I had 2-carat yellow diamonds the other day, and you said, give me the white diamonds. We're going to bring you, I haven't had 2-carat white diamond studs since about 6 years ago, and they're $7,000 back then. We're going to bring you 2-carat white diamond studs this weekend, Saturday, yes. And they're going to be really affordable. And start doing comparison shopping now because we'll beat lab-grown pricing. Jason, go ahead. Which one do you want to take?
The carat 92 yellow diamond color.
How many? One less in the yellow diamond Wonder Rings that's available going forward. We just had another one go. There are a few. Remember, we started with 7, but now we have 3 left only. That means one person can get 2 yellow diamond Wonder Rings. And that's what I recommend doing. We just got really busy on the phone lines, probably because it's down to our final few on the yellow diamond Wonder Ring that is not coming back. It's tonight, and it's return. This is the big return day, meaning it's returned tonight, second time, and it's a carat 92 per, so you're getting almost 4 carats when you do decide to get 2 of them. Highly recommend because you can always get 2, and if you don't need 2, you send one back. But you can't get 2 after they're sold out. That's why you want to take advantage of this opportunity tonight. Last call, last time, last chance. Yes? Sure. Who was asking about it? It looks like a rocket ship to me. I don't know. It's open to interpretation. Let me show it on the hand here. Marsha was asking about this really fun ring, which has got sapphires, blue zircon, mother of pearl, and it's in 18-karat white gold. Item number is 112-8081, and it's elongating. Look at that. Even a really cool piece to wear on the index finger, middle finger. I think it'll fit there. It's about a 6, so let me see if I can get that there. Look at that. Isn't that wild the way it sits? Now, I just felt like this was the top for some reason, but you probably disagree. You can wear it however you like. Let me put it on the other way here. It's fully finished on the inside. It's designer. That's what, oh, I like that too. That works too. So we're going to show this one up close. Yeah. Oh, okay. White diamond designer pendant. You're talking about the yellow gold one? Yeah. All right. And then look at this. Let me zoom in close. I'm going to make some room here for it. And we'll come in close on the zircon. 112-8081, Tony, is the item number. I'm going to leave it there for just a moment. I know it's on its side, but I got to walk around here, get my steps in. Although they're not really necessary today. Did 3 hours today in the gym, so I'm good for today. But here we go. This is what it looks like, and I want to show you as close as I can. I'm trying to move everything else aside so there's nothing distracting. I want to show you up close on this stone. And then let me move, actually I need to move all this out of the way so we can give you the look at 18 karat gold, 8 carats 13 on the Cambodian. It's got all the carat weights there as well built in. You've got the great finishing on the ends. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of 18 karat gold. And see how the band curves on in, meets up with that big oval. That's our 813 pear shape. Wow, sometimes it looks like an oval. It's a pear shape, and then it's 90 points in sapphire and 24 points in diamonds. There is no mother of pearl weight. That's pretty typical. You don't usually get a carat weight on opaque stones or mother of pearl. So that's all 18 karat solid gold. We got a new discount. It was $11,999. Love the graduation of the sapphires, don't you? Start with the deep blues at the top, like a cobalt, get into the sky blues, and then the lighter, and then they stay at these cornflower blues at the other end of the ring. We have about 4 minutes to go. This will be actually under $3,000. First time ever it's gone this low, and it's actually not even $29.99 either. So a new discount, one in the world. I think that's obvious with that designer style, and it's actually $28.88 instead. So a huge value there, and congratulations on that one. Also, if you like something else that's new and different, here's the opal. Look at this opal. And yellow diamond wonder rings are still going out. We'll probably end with that. But look at this opal. This opal's a giveaway. Let's see if we can. We just got the designer ring out the door. Here's what I'll do on this one. It's item number 1130-774. And this will be our next to go. Just an incredible value coming up right here and now. And look at all the reds. Now, I don't know if I can shadow. I might try to shadow a little bit here, just so we can knock down some of the lights. You can really see what to expect in person. Yeah, that's it. $457 on the Australian opal. $115 is the diamond weight. It's pretty much reds that come to the surface there. It's purples and blues and a lot of greens as well, but it's also a lot of red that's dominating here. And we are going to blow this one out for you. That's no question. Just a little end of the show special here on something you had not seen for the rest of the evening. That's going to be here. Also, well, $12,999 is where this one began. Going to take it a lot lower than that. Thank you for everybody picking up the yellow diamond wonder rings. We're going to give that a last look if we have time before we go. But want to make sure this one goes. And under $3,000 on the opal. In platinum. Look at this on the hand. It's got great finishing as well. But, okay, it just turned pure green and yellow. One thing, you guys can never see all the beauty of these opals on television. It's just simply not possible. Picking it up from here to here, it literally turns completely green, yellow, and then as I move it, it turns red. Trust me, you will love it. You will love it, promise you. Here's the inside, double-sided stone. It's natural through and through. I'm going to do that right now for $28.88 as well. Let's go for it. $28.88. End of the show is near. We've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. That is it. But that opal, I wish you could see everything that I just saw from that amazing stone. You will love it. You will adore it. It's one of those that just, again, one of the finer examples of all of the opals we've had. And when you get that level of colors, it's not one color, not two, not three. We're talking every single color of the spectral rainbow all in one. It is special, and it's $28.88. Talk about a heavy discount for the end of the night on something you just got a first glimpse of here. Amazing and undeniable. Here are the yellow diamond bands one more time. These are the wonder rings that we now have 2 left only. So 2 remaining. It's been very popular here at the end of the night. Likely those are going to go. It was 1130-141. That's your last call. $19.99 per. You get 2 is the smartest way to go, because then you have that ring guard opportunity that you will love. And yet that is going to be, yep, one for the ages there. $19.99. Again, your last chance, last look at it. It goes with everything. Don't believe me? Try it and see. Try it and play. Get it at home. Put it on with everything in your collection. You could take it to a friend's house. Put it on with everything in their collection. Take it to your daughter's house. Try it with every piece of jewelry you can find. You are going to love that. And there's just so much wearability in something like that. And all those big, juicy, bright, VS, brilliant cut yellow diamonds, $192 per ring. So again, you get 2, you're getting almost 4 carats of amazing yellow diamonds that once again are all natural. We'll see you tomorrow. We've got an amazing show for you for our Thursday night. I hope you'll join in the fun and not miss a moment, because we got so many exciting things to show you tomorrow. Lots of brand new, big special tomorrow as well. Can't tell you any more than that, but you're going to love it. So we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central time, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Look forward to it. And then enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great Thursday. Let's rendezvous for date night tomorrow with an amazing show, a big Thursday night. Can't wait to see you then. Thank you so much for watching and shopping tonight. And from all of us here at TVON, we wish you a good one. And most importantly, we say thank you. I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow night at 5.